Hello and welcome to another episode of the Attraction Lab. My name is Alex. Let's get into our guests for today. First, we have Fiona. Fiona is from Ohio, and she is a model. Let's give it up for Fiona. Next, we have Monica. Monica is from Iowa, and she's a waitress bartender and the host of an MMA podcast called MMA Angel. Let's give it up for Monica.
Cheers.
Next, we have Jenna. Jenna's from Vegas. She played D1 soccer at UNLV and is a recruiter for a behavioral health company. Give it up for
Let's
Jenna.
go. Okay, athlete.
Next, we have Michelle. Michelle's also from Vegas. She played D1 soccer at UNLV as well, and she's graduated with a psychology degree. And she is looking for an opportunity in finance. Let's give it up for Michelle.
I love a girl that knows math. I love it.
And finally, we have Monique. Monique is originally from LA, born and raised,
Yeah.
but her family is from El Salvador, and she is a model as well. Let's give it up for Monique.
Got some models.
All right, let's get into the videos for today.
Wait, so was he trying to casually date and you were all in?
Yeah, girl. Anyways, long story short, it wasn't that cute of a relationship at first. I hated him. I loved him. I dated the backup to piss him off, which
Oh,
worked.
yes.
He was like
That'll do it.
He was the bad boy too. Like Matthew's so sweet and Southern gentleman and all
Yeah.
that stuff. And the backup was the complete opposite.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, and it upset him. So they lived in the same dorm because athletes lived in the same dorm, and he would see my car there. And so at one point he like waited and followed me out and got in my car and wouldn't get out.
Stop.
And he was
You were
like,
this is so hot.
I was like, this is amazing. It's working.
Yeah.
I was get out of my car and he was like, he's not right for you. And I was like, what? You can't tell me that.
Damn. I missed that.
So, do you guys think he should have gone back to his now wife after she went and started dating his friend to get back at him or to get his attention?
I think like that is just the whole thing is immature.
Immature.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think it is messy because, like, she said dorm, so I assume, like, what they were like in college.
Yes.
So maybe I get the behavior, like, in college. But I mean, like, yeah, no, it was definitely messy. And honestly, as a guy, I would be more pissed at my friend for, like, getting with my, like, ex-girlfriend or whatever than, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like friendship, like, you're not just supposed to do all that.
I just feel like at that point you guys already know your boundaries in your relationship, so that
Yeah.
you would know like if that's crossing a line. And I think they both played a game at some point, so they knew that was part of their game.
Yeah.
So it was like okay for him, because if it wasn't okay for him, he wouldn't have married her, obviously. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if the friend got invited to the wedding.
No, that was weird. But
I wonder if the friend got invited to the wedding.
Have any of you done this? Have you ever tried to get the attention of a guy by going for his friend?
Not by going for his friend. Like,
Or,
I don't.
or flirting with the friend? How about that?
No, yeah. I'm trying to have
Okay.
the top tier
Okay.
and the friend.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Wait, yeah.
I honestly feel like you're lying to yourself if you haven't.
no, for sure. I mean,
Like,
I don't know if it's different when you grow up in Vegas, but like there's also
Yeah.
a lot of like people. Usually, when the guys in a friend group, they're all typically like. I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but they're all good looking, so it doesn't hurt to like flirt with the friend.
They're not
Specific, the specific friend group.
the first guy that I ever slept with, I fucked his friend because he was pissing me off. And
There
I
you go.
told him about it. And
We're getting
turned
into
him
it.
on.
This is 3 minutes in, by the
He
way.
was like, I want all my friends to fuck you while I watch. And I was like, whoa.
I think that's
I feel like that's like a.
that's different.
Yeah. I think
I think that was an invitation. I don't think that was a
Yeah.
competition. So, but
That's so
It
wild.
was wild.
No,
I
that's
didn't
wild.
know what a cuck was at the time.
Yeah, no, that's literally what it. Yeah, that's crazy. See, like you really thought like the plan did work in the end, like, but it worked out in a way that you did not expect it to be like work out. Like you're like, wait, all of your friends? Okay, cool. Have you done anything like that?
What to get? I was gonna ask if your guy did that to you, like he hooked up with one of your friends. to
They
get
would
your
both be
attention.
dead to me. They would
They
be
would
in
both
a,
be dead to
They
you.
would be in
Okay.
the
So it doesn't go
6
both
feet
ways.
under. Nah, fuck that bitch and fuck him.
Okay.
Because if you're my fucking friend, you should not be doing that shit. And if I think you're my friend and you do that shit and you're being a snake, you're still murdered. Like, what are you doing? Like, and then my man, oh yeah, definitely. He's cut off first because what are you doing?
But why can girls do it and guys can't?
Well, I'm not saying girls can do it and guys can.
Okay.
Like, But I just think like guys think it's, I don't know, maybe they get something out of it. I don't know. But girls, I feel like are more territorial with their shit, especially if it's like people close to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever like been with a girl and then like fucked her friend?
To get at her?
Yeah.
Not that I can think of right now. I'll let you
You can think of right now. No,
I
literally.
have to go through the emails over here.
Honestly, I don't know a single guy that, maybe like a couple, but I think most guys would fuck their friends or their girl.
Their friend's girl. I think so
They
too.
broke up, like,
Yeah.
because whenever I break up with someone, all their friends are
Oh,
always.
they're always,
Yeah.
bro, even my ex from a year ago, his friend is still my DMs. Every story I slide up doing the heart shape and shit like that. Like, bro, it's real. Like, I was like, oh, so y'all were thinking that. I thought y'all were just like weird, but I get it.
I wouldn't be mad at the girl. Like, I would be more mad at the guy. I feel like now that I'm older, I'm more mature. But back then, I was like more violent.
Yeah,
So like,
that's
so a
it,
guy
yeah.
did that to me. Like back then, I would kind of like sock him in the face, or you know.
I was like, you don't really be violent. But that's all you
No,
do.
you actually punch him, yeah.
Yeah, so now I've changed. You know, I'm mature now, and I'm healed.
Yeah.
So
She said,
I just slap him
Now
now.
I just think about it.
now I'm just
I just hit him with my car.
Now we don't assault people. We're
Maybe
church.
sex is mine.
yeah.
We're going there.
It's namaste kubaya.
All right, next video here.
Here are 3 things that you should never do when texting a girl. Number 1, using emojis. You're a man, not a little boy. Emojis diminish your words. You can speak clearly and get your point across without having to diminish those things. Number 2, double texting. She saw it. The text delivered. She chose not to respond. Have some dignity and walk away. You sending a second message only makes you look weaker and try hard, and it puts you at a lower value position. And number 3, sending memes. You got time in the day looking at memes and then
On any of these red flags, like if a guy sends memes or he's double texting or he's sending a bunch of emojis, like every text.
Honestly, my red flag is if the messages are green. Like if you're hitting me
Well,
and
yeah.
you don't have
That's the fourth one that's on here.
iMessage, if you don't have iMessage or you message me from a iCloud account, bro, why is your number not popping up? Like, why are you using Those are
It's
the
his
two.
Google number, so it's like
That's what I was like, those two, yes, those are red flags for sure. The other ones, I feel like it kind of is your own preference.
Yeah.
I think that's fair because like a lot of people don't like iPhone and some people like Samsung. So I don't think that's. I think people.
Well,
have
my
their own
type is
preference.
typically like drug dealers and felons. So whenever a guy has a green message, I'm like, oh, this is your second or third phone. That's where my position. Yeah, no, that was the first thought. Yeah, not just because he has a Samsung. No, that's the second or third phone. I feel like.
I don't think those are red flags.
No.
Yeah,
No.
me neither.
Honestly,
So okay, how many texts in a row does it take for your man to be like, okay, bro, like you just need to chill? Like,
Are we talking about like someone that's coming on to you or someone that you're with?
someone that you just start talking to, and you've gone on maybe a date or two, and they double text or triple text.
like 5 texts in a row.
If they send
Uh-huh.
me 4 texts in a row, I'm
Can you think this through?
I'm like,
before we send all
yeah.
those texts?
Yeah.
yeah,
like
Right.
four.
So 4 is blemish. 2 is okay.
yeah, 2's fine. 3's like okay, it's pushing it. And then 4's like, dude,
That leaves
chill
room for
out.
a typo in the second text, but like.
No, you can push edit.
You can edit button now.
Yeah.
And only if you have iMessage.
If I get
though.
4 in a row and we're not, and I'm not like we're talking like we just went on a date and you're sending me 4 texts like different timestamps.
Oh yeah, no. If it's not right away too, like sometimes it's like instead of a paragraph, I write 3.
Yeah.
But if it's
Yeah,
over
that's
like
fine.
4 hours and you're
It's
like,
like bing, bing, bing. I'm like,
yeah, no, it's like
get the
okay.
hint and
Yeah,
respond.
yeah.
So we can send memes. That's totally fine.
Yeah, I think
I like
I think
craziness. I like when someone's like chasing me.
Yeah, no, that's the thing too. They send one
To an
text.
extent,
I love it.
he's hiding in the bushes, and
I like stalkers.
The last
yeah.
guy David would send me like novels so long that I would have to click on the message to open it. And it
No.
would overwhelm me, but it's not a deal breaker. It's just, I'm just like, I'm not reading
That's
all
a
that.
lot.
Like,
Yeah.
thing, though.
Chat.
That's
like,
gotta be
summarize.
Yeah, send me a voice
Send
memo
the
so I
chat.
can listen to it on 2x. Like,
What?
It's not a homework assignment. Why are you putting it in ChatGPT?
No, copy. Next time I have to copy and paste into ChatGPT.
I have
And say like say summarize.
Yeah.
It's not a homework assignment.
I think that's the fastest way to make someone angry to send you novels.
And just skip through
Hit
it.
him with the thank you.
Can you use too,
The 8-ball.
can you use too many emojis? Can
Yes.
you just be out of control?
If it's a lot,
Like, what's a
lot?
lot? What's a lot to you? What's like crossing the line?
5+ is like.
Yeah.
What, like
Probably
in
like
one message? Like he'll type something and have like
Like
three or
if he
four in a
does like
row?
5 heart emojis, I'm like, you're
Even
stopping.
like more than 3. If you're
Yeah,
like,
no, it's a lot.
like, it's different if it's different messages, but 3 emojis back to back, you took the time and effort to scroll through your emojis, or if it's in your recents, to send those specific emojis, like, just FaceTime with that.
Or you know how like words on iMessage they'll like highlight if you want to use an emoji for it instead of the word. Like if they're clicking on the emoji that pops up for the house instead of just saying house, I'm gonna be pissed. Like,
Yeah, I think if they're scattered like
throughout,
throughout,
like oh
message,
come to my
that's
house, and
also
it's
great.
literally the house emoji and not the word house. I'm not coming to your house.
That's bad. I don't think I've ever done that. I did it one time, and I felt like I made it awkward. I'm like, I'm never doing that again.
Oh my gosh.
All right, that's me.
Men who are very lonely, and I do ask them, do you have any female friends? And the answer is invariably no. And I always say that you need them, and they're like, no, we shouldn't be friends, blah, blah, blah. Men and women can't be friends. And I said, but they're training ground for women in the real world, because when you have female friends, they teach you what things upset women, what things make them happy, what they mean by when they text slowly, when they text fast, when they don't text at all. They teach you so much that you can't learn from women directly, because when a woman is in love with a man, she can't help but play stupid games, because it's part of a protection strategy. So what she'll do is say she's done when she's not done, or say she doesn't want to sleep with you when she does want to sleep with you. She'll say the opposite of what she truly means. But having female friends helps you understand this human psychology behind a woman in a way that direct experience with them won't.
What do you guys think? Is it important for guys to have female friends?
Yes.
I like a man that's experienced, that doesn't even need help from other females. So I like a man that already knows. That
Yeah.
turns me on.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like knows what, like how to treat you, like how to handle situations with you.
Yeah. Somebody like mentally mature.
Yeah, and you think he's getting that information from his female friends?
So I like a man that already knows what to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think that's coming from his experience though, and not?
Experience, yeah.
Okay.
I would rather that. That's like he already knows the game.
But have you ever had a time where it's like he knows how to handle your emotions because he's talked to his female friends before, or he's possibly getting.
Oh, I like it when he knows how to handle it, because he's already been experienced with other girlfriends.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, because I feel like it sometimes gets like messy with like guy and girl friend groups, and I just feel like there can be just so much like I don't know, whenever there's like a new boyfriend or girlfriend that enters like the friend group that's already there, mixed up guys and girls, like you never know the histories of people. So I feel like sometimes like if I had a boyfriend and he had like really close girlfriends, it's kind of hard to like get into that inside group because like they've already been established with whatever history they have, and I'm just like that outside person, you know? And I feel like sometimes like guy and girl friendships have a lot of like hold over each other, like, oh, that's my girl best friend, I'm gonna listen to what she's saying over what my girlfriend may be telling me, you know? So I feel like it just can be messy sometimes. But with my friend group out here, I've never really had guy friends until Vegas, and it works out because the guys in my group are like not my type at all, they're not my type at all, there's no flirting or history or any of that like gray area where it's like we're protective of each other, but we're also like we think the same, and we're not trying to like stop each other from like finding people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Have you ever, any of you felt intimidated that the guy did have female friends and you thought maybe you got maybe a little jealous?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Because he had like fucked like most of his female friends before me.
Okay.
And that was like really hard. Because like me, like if I'm like with someone or like I can't like really like do that. I don't know. It's either going to be like a sneaky link situation or what, but it's never going to be like, I guess I've never been in that situation to like deal with that, I guess.
Did you like it that he didn't make it awkward with them? Like some guys.
He kind of like did test the lines of like flirting a little bit in my eyes, and maybe that was just me, but I feel like they were just like super close already. So, yeah.
I have a lot of male friends, and I think as soon as they get into a relationship, I'm very respectful of the relationship, vice versa. And I think it's a red flag if a guy is friends with a girl, like, and they're still that close after we
Yes,
get into a
that, and that's what I was getting to.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good
just
way to
can't
put it.
understand it. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's disrespectful on the girl's part if you're still like talking to him as much as I'm talking to him.
Yeah. And I feel like if it ever feels like a competition between a girlfriend and a best friend, it's like, well, why? Like, what? Like, I'm your girlfriend. Like, that's your best friend or whatever. But I'm your girlfriend. There should be, like, levels to that shit, not held at the equal. Yeah.
Would you guys ever tell, like, if you were dating someone, would you ever tell him, yeah, to stop being friends with her?
I would not, I don't feel like I would tell him directly, but I would voice my concerns of like, hey, like it is making me a little uncomfortable because I don't want to come in between like a friendship or whatever it may be, but like I would at least express my concerns and then moving forward, like however it went about, if he followed my expressions or if he just didn't give a fuck. And yeah.
I think I just wouldn't date someone that isn't showing the initiative themselves to do that because I feel like it's immature.
I don't mind the guy having like friends, but just don't talk about our relationship.
Yeah.
Just like don't talk about me.
And that's even with family sometimes too, because lots of people can get in your ear, especially if you're like close to them.
Yeah, and I'm very private. I just go to, when I have problems with a relationship, I just go to my therapist.
Yeah, smart. Smart.
You are brutally honest. I like it.
Smart.
Like, yeah, I'm violent. I'm my therapist. I'll do that.
Literally.
If a guy has no female friends, is that a red flag? Or is this just like, I don't care?
I think that's a red flag.
Okay.
Hold on.
If he has no guy friends, that's fine.
Well, yeah.
That's the
There's no friends. That red flag.
Well, because no, if you
My
want
boyfriend doesn't have any female. Well, he has a female friend, but like
he is friends with.
he's friends with like you.
But like that's just
That doesn't count.
You're my sister.
That was
Like, we're not friends these days.
she was like, he has other friends.
a guy treats a woman like obviously a guy. You look at how he treats his mom, how
Great,
he treats
yeah.
his sisters. That's how he learns how to treat a girl, right? That's kind of like for guys that don't have like a mother figure or like their sisters. They go to their friends for that stuff. So like if a guy has none of that, he's just getting it from other dudes who are like, yeah, you know what? Screw this girl. Like you do whatever you want. So you really think he's gonna get his opinion from other dudes who are trying to act hard and all of that? Like.
But you know my boyfriend, he has no girlfriend.
Yeah,
so
but
you think
that's
that's
your
a red flag?
boyfriend. That's different. I'm not talking about you specifically.
I know, but like, is
Yes,
that
I'm
a red
throwing
flag?
shade on a podcast.
I feel like
right
if a
now.
guy doesn't have girlfriends, it's not a red flag.
I don't think so. I prefer it, honestly.
Right? Because then you have no drama.
No girlfriends. No.
You don't think that like
No, or like
no girls want to be
Your
friends?
best that girl can be your cousin. Yeah. So no, but like family shit.
No girls like him.
Like he
except
has a
for
best friend, and that best friend has a girlfriend. They're cool.
Yeah,
they're not
chill, yeah.
Snapchatting each other.
Yeah,
But like
You don't think
I would
it's
consider them friends. They say hi when they see each other.
I can't. I'm not just gonna say this, but there's a certain person our friend is dating.
No one cares about our personal life right now.
No,
It's
but
not a red
I'm saying
flag.
he doesn't have any girlfriends, and it shows. Like no one likes him for a reason.
Oh wait, is he an only child?
I don't know.
Probably. I don't even know.
I think there's a difference between
yeah. So
I think
But there's-
there is.
so that you could be friends. There's a difference between friends and best friends.
friends.
But that's what I'm saying. If no girls like your boyfriend, like if no girls want to be his friend or even his best friend, are you just blind because you like him and then like?
or is it that
Because
he
that's,
doesn't
like,
want to be friends with girls?
Girls, yeah.
Like,
Because
he's looking
honestly,
for a wife.
Because he can't control his.
I don't think my ex, he really,
That's
like
fair.
when he moved from Illinois to Arizona, when I had met him, he didn't have like, he still didn't have any girlfriends at all. It was like his 3 main guy friends. Granted, like he did go out to the club and fucking cheat on me, but none of those girls were his friends. You know what I'm saying? But I still think it's
He doesn't
like,
know how to treat girls because he has no
I
girlfriends.
guess it does go back. But no. I
guess
think
it
it's
does.
I think it's still a little too messy sometimes, depending on history.
Is there a
Like,
correlation? The
Depending
more
on
female
history.
friends he has, the less chance he has of cheating.
Oh.
no, he's still finna cheat.
that's not relevant.
He's still finna cheat, and she's still
He's
finna
still gonna
cheat
cheat. It
too.
doesn't matter.
If they do it, they have the intention to do it regardless.
Yeah.
So that doesn't matter.
I feel like sometimes, like, I don't know, like, I've been with a dude and, like, you go out and you meet, like, some of the girls, like, in his, like, circle or whatever, and you can just, like, automatically tell, like, bad energy from, like, one of them. And it's just, like, that one. Everybody else is chill, but it's that one. And you're, like, you just have a gut feeling about it. Those are the type of girls I don't want my man being friends with. All the other girls that don't give me that goddamn feeling, you're perfectly fine. Go for it.
But is that a girl thing or like your friend group who you surround your people with? Because like your girlfriends, like they can be like, hey, by the way, I saw you flirting with a girl at a party. Like your girlfriend's back at home. Like that's not right. There's a difference between those type of girlfriends and the friends that are like, yes, do it.
Do it. Yeah, exactly.
So is that a friend thing or does that come down to gender? Because that's two different things.
I don't know. I don't know. That was a really good, big question.
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, that's so shy.
Well, I think overall it's good for guys to have female friends.
I'm your friend.
I think if I ever have girl problems, I know I can ask someone and get good information.
Yeah.
And that helps the relationship. You know, it's a lot of guys just they
I feel like age is a factor in it though.
Yes, agree.
Because I think when you're
Age,
younger,
yeah.
you don't know how to have a girlfriend, like a not a girlfriend, like a friend that's a girl, and not have feelings for them. But as you get older, like you know how to differentiate that. But when you're in your 20s, I don't think you can differentiate.
What's that? You just can't control it.
From what I've seen, I just think they don't care.
It depends on what type of person you are, but
Yeah.
it's good that you like as long as you're trying to get help.
Yeah. No, and then I think when you're older though, you're just mature. I think it comes down to maturity at the end of the day.
Well, do you think you can be friends with, have female friends and still hook up with some of them and some not?
Oh.
Wait, like
Wait, what?
they're
So you
friends?
can have female friends, right?
Yeah.
And you hook up with some of them, but you don't hook up with others.
Well, if you're gonna date someone, then you gotta let them know who you've already hooked up with. Cause
Yeah,
that's gonna change a
100%.
lot.
If I'm going into the friend group and my man has fucked any of these bitches, I better know
you see that
beforehand.
real? Oh, yeah.
If I found out after the fact,
It's raps.
that's a red flag right there. If you're gonna be
should you
honest,
have to disclose it openly, or should you have to?
him, he needs to.
Like, hey,
He needs to be like her, and then her.
That's like a dick.
He's like a
Yeah, no, if I found out from the girl she wants to mark her territory on my man.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the point I was fucking getting to earlier. Yes, that part.
Yeah, we're back on track.
Yes, but also again, I've never had really like guy friends until Vegas, and thinking about the age thing, my guy friends are like in their like mid to late 30s and 40s. I'm 27, and I feel like the age does play a role in it, because like, and then also the attractionness level. Like if I was in a friend group and I thought all the guys were hot, yeah, I would probably fuck some of them, probably most of them. And I feel like if the girls were hot too, it would just be like a little switcheroo type of thing. So if anybody got like brought in, it would just be like, oh yeah, Jersey Shore type shit. Like I would hooked up with her, and her, but we say like we're a family, brother, sister. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's literally what they say. And they've all hooked up with each other. They're like, that's my brother. So
I don't feel like it doesn't matter as long as like he's not talking to them all the time, like outside. Like if we're hanging out and we're in a friend group and like we both have girlfriends and like I become friends with your girlfriends, like that's fine. But like, are you calling them every day or are you texting them all the time instead of talking to me? Like that's when I'd have an issue with it.
yeah,
Yeah, if he's texting her one year, then that's probably
red flag.
red flags.
Are these hers?
What is that?
It's a thong. It was in your closet.
That's not possible.
Well, whose are they?
Nobody's, because it's impossible.
Impossible what? That someone would leave them, or you'd forget? Or that I'd find them?
Impossible because I've been faithful. Which closet?
Which closet?
This is insane.
You're denying this.
Absolutely. The only woman who's been in this place since I moved in is the landlady, and she couldn't wear that as a wristband.
So where do they come from?
Look, I swear to you. Claire, I swear on all things good and true, I have no idea who they belong to. And the fact that you don't believe me, the fact that we've been through everything that we've been through, and that you still don't trust me on this is quite frankly disturbing.
Well, in that case, I'll put them back on.
They're yours.
You passed.
You're gaming me.
I just needed to hear you say it. You're that upset.
Yeah, I think so.
He's taking extra.
I like that movie.
I would have taken it worse. I would have walked the fuck out. Would any of you guys do this?
No, if it really was another girl's underwear, I would like confront, but I would never like make up a scenario like that. Like I feel like you're just like manifesting that shit to happen now. Like what the hell?
Yeah.
If you can't trust them, like you gotta test them for that.
That
you already have
is,
problems.
you already know the answer
Yeah.
is leave. Yeah.
Yeah, you got so many problems at that point.
Yeah.
That's
It's too far.
No, because when I start relating to the guy, I'm like, oh, I'd be so fucking pissed. I'm like, that's how I know it's wrong.
I saw this really cute guy at the grocery store the other day, so naturally I followed him to the checkout counter, and when he gave the cashier his credit card, I peeped it to see what his name was. And then I Googled him and found his social media profiles, and I was able to tell that he was single. So I went through his friends list and I found his mother's page. And then I looked through his mother's page and I saw that she was a member of this book club that's in my area. So I sent a request to join the book club. So I went to the book club meeting and I met his mom there, and we bonded over some books that we both liked. And she just thought I was so nice, and I brought it up randomly in conversation that I was single. And she let me know that she had a son that was single also that lived in the area, and maybe it would be cool for us to get together and chat sometime. So I gave her my number, which she gave to her son, and this morning he texted me and asked if I'd like to get together this weekend and do something. So I guess we're gonna go on a date. I'm really excited.
I can't tell if she's fucking around or she's just, I can't think if she's acting or not. It's really
That's
good.
some you type shit. Like, instead of just like going up to the man in person before technology and being like, oh hey,
Yeah.
she like looked at his credit card, found his mom. Like, that's so wild.
Is this wholesome or creepy?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
A lot of people
creepy.
like, yeah, creepy.
Yeah, no. He's just thinking like randomly this beautiful girl came to my mom's book club and like it's working out perfectly. Nah, she knew everything about you before y'all went even on that first date.
Yeah.
I didn't have an issue with it until she actually went to meet up with the mom. Cause
No, because
every guy I dated or talked to, like, I'm on that level of
like let me know who you are.
engagement in my mind.
That's fair.
I think it's just this.
But then she
working.
acted
Yeah, no, the fact that she acted on it is like the whole other
I just feel
level.
like the fact that she did it, like if he ever breaks up with her, it's gonna be hard for her. She's gonna be like,
She's gonna be on that stalker you
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like she hasn't made up in her mind, which I feel like girls do a lot, is like we fantasize about things. At least I have, like even when a little thinking about your wedding and different things and wanting to meet a guy naturally, like how it is in the rom-coms. So I feel like she's wanting that so bad that like that could have happened at the grocery store. She could have like bent and like popped it up, you know? And then like it could have been a whole rom-com, but no, she was like, let me take it and like narrate it the way that I want it to work, which I feel like is never gonna fucking work out because it's not natural. Like,
So if she did this in a romantic comedy, it could fly.
no, I feel like this would be the episode of You. Like, I don't think this is any type of I feel like if she wouldn't have like did all the investigative shit and just talked to him at the grocery store, like shit, you never fucking know. But the fact she knew like everything about him is like, no, it's never gonna work out now. Because now you're molding yourself to the person that you want, and then you can only fake being someone for so long, especially when you live with someone. They see everything about you, and that's when the signs are going to come out of like, this person isn't the person that I knew at all. It's because no, she knew everything about you before she even went on the first date with you and changed her entire life and personality around you. Like, that's weird.
Mm-hmm. Is it creepier if a guy did it?
I think it's creepy either way.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's
Why?
creepy either way.
What do you mean?
Well, I know what I mean.
I know
Why?
I
think
don't
it's creepy to
investigate.
see.
Like,
Girls do investigate.
Why can
yes.
girls get away with being creepy, doing creepy shit when it's the same shit?
because
No, I think
grown
it's-
man
yeah.
stalking you is a little different than a.
Because he's a big. Oh, because
Yes.
okay,
So
I
like he could be like, yeah, I went to go meet up with your mom at a book club.
Maybe I met up with your dad at the bar. That would be more realistic. I'd be like, oh, you met my dad. My dad met you at the bar. That's cool.
But
Like,
that's also weird because you're supposed to introduce them to your dad and be like, oh my gosh, this is my boyfriend. Like you shouldn't have already met your dad, in my opinion. Like,
that's what. But I feel like in my mind, it's creepy both fucking ways.
Yeah.
Equally?
Equally. Yeah, I think equally. Because I've had stalkers in Arizona, and like as a guy, I feel like girls can be fucking crazy. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a girl. I'm fucking crazy if you make me crazy. Guys, I feel like they can get to that level, but I feel like girls are just like, they just like love being crazy.
There are some guys that would let this fly. There are no girls that would let this fly.
No, because completely
You know what I mean?
different.
If she found out like later on,
Because
like,
the guys are desperate, but still,
Yeah.
they still let it fly.
And also,
Okay.
like, if a guy came up to your car and he's like, "Hey, you're beautiful," like he like stalked you and everything, you're gonna be scared because one, he's typically gonna be stronger than you.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
Yeah.
you can't fight
Alright.
him off. Vice versa, you can literally punch the girl in the face and be like, "Get out!"
But and
not
that's
saying
the,
he would.
yeah,
Okay.
that's the thing though. It's like the environment and the situation, because that's like a guy coming up to you like after knowing you in the parking lot or whatever. But if it's like someone like my mom met at bingo or bowling or whatever she goes to, like I would be like, oh, this guy like likes to bowl. He has similar interests. Like I feel like she played it off in a way that like could be like taken like dead ass seriously. Like, oh, just join the book club because I love reading books. Like, you know.
But to that
I
point,
mean, if
like,
the guy is really hot, like if he's super like.
That changes everything.
No, yeah.
It's
You know,
you know,
What do you gotta say? What do you gotta say?
if mom came to you and was like, "Hey, I met this guy at the grocery store. I think you guys would really hit it
I'd be
off."
like, Mom,
You're
you
gonna
don't know
listen
my
to
type.
suggestions.
No, I would tell my mom, you don't know my
You
type.
can get away with a lot more of this than
Yeah.
videos. Okay, all right.
No, because what my mom
That doesn't
wants,
make any sense. He's still fucking bigger than you.
what my mom wants for me is not what I want for myself, and so I do not trust her with picking like, oh yeah, this nice man I met. If she showed me a fucking picture, which she has before, it happened with a fucking firefighter. One of her friend's sons was a firefighter. She's hyping him up. I'm like, send me a picture.
He's beat.
Beat. Like, bro, I can't even describe. Anyway, like, no, I would not like rely on my mom to like pick my future husband at all. Cause I know he may be a really good guy, but I'm not gonna be attracted like at all. My mom just does not get me.
All right, next video.
I'm on a girls trip and my husband calls me every hour. Yeah, I let the dogs out. That's good, baby. Yeah, Hadley peed and pooped. Oh, that's good, baby. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay, love you. Okay, bye, baby. FaceTimes again. Hey, I'm ordering dinner. That's good, baby. Every time. Just keep amping him. That's good, baby. Leave me alone, baby.
How many times is it too much for a guy to check in? Like, hey babe, blah, blah, I'm at the store. What do you want? You know, like, how much is too much?
I mean, when I'm in love, like I love it.
Me too.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if it's in a healthy way, because I've had it in the healthy way where it's like I feel like it's endearing and there's no like investigating on where are you at, what are you doing, who are you with,
Yeah.
where it's more endearing. And I've had it on the other side where it's the constant texting, FaceTiming. Why are you picking up? Turn your location on. FaceTiming right now. Like, that's the shit I don't want because you're already insecure. But if I feel like her situation's like way more endearing. Like, he was just like really like missed her, checking in on her.
think
Like,
so?
he obviously knows that he has a bad bitch, but I feel like he also like just trusts her enough to like, but I feel like he misses her too. I don't feel like it was in a toxic way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does anybody think this was toxic at all?
No.
I would not enjoy that at all.
You wouldn't?
I like my men independent.
Yeah.
Like, why aren't you working? Why aren't you working out? Why aren't
Hey.
you like working
Hey.
on yourself in some way? Like,
That's right.
Like, what are you doing? Like, why do you have time to sit here and call me every 10 minutes?
But he
Like,
misses me.
I'll talk to you at the end of the day.
Yeah, but
I honestly agree with you.
It's like
I
one step away from codependency.
No, but in that sense, they talk to each other all the time about stuff. So like, he literally has someone to talk to. There's a dog.
Like that's his best friend, yeah. I feel like it, like I don't know. I felt like it was more endearing, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think. Like,
yeah.
It's like answer the phone right now. Like,
Yeah, no. Then I would purposely turn off my location and shut it off.
FaceTime me.
Yeah, FaceTime me. Da. But he's like, okay, I hope you're having fun. I just got dinner, or I let the dog out. Look how big the poopy is. Like, oh, that's so cute. Okay, bye, baby. Like, I feel like it was way. If she was pissed about it, I feel like she would have been like ranting. But she's kind of like, this is my man. Like, he calls
What if
me,
he's
he
doing that
misses
every
me.
day, sending
Yeah,
you
oh, so then
the
she's on
dog, and I just made dinner like every day.
Like she's on a trip. But she's on a trip. She's on a girl's trip.
Ah,
Like he should leave her
all that.
alone though.
Like she's on a girls trip, you should like text, like checking in. Like that's how I would want to be like check in.
Yeah, if I'm on a trip, I'll text.
I don't know. If I really like the guy, I want what he's doing. If I don't like him, I'm like, shut the fuck up. But if it's like someone I really like, I would want that.
The only difference is when there's like a time limit. It's like, why did it take you an hour to respond?
Yeah, no, when they start getting mad about it. Like if she were to answer the FaceTime and then text him later, like, oh, sorry, like was getting drinks. And he's like, it's okay, baby, was just checking in. That's fine. But if he's like, what the fuck? You couldn't check your phone for 2 hours? Like I feel like it's different. There's a healthy way and a toxic way. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And also she said like child's names, like they have kids together. Like if my husband's calling me and I have kids, I'm answering the phone every single time. And if you're being nice and cute about it, I'm going to answer it. And it's going to make me happy that you love taking care of the kids while I'm gone. You support me while I'm gone, like whatever. But if you're like bitching and moaning and being a fucking toxic dude, block, turned off the phone. You don't know what I'm doing tonight.
I used to have a boyfriend that used to do drive-bys.
Bitch, wait.
And then take pictures like just to see if that somebody was parked outside.
Oh my god.
That's stalking.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know. Why
You think it's endearing?
Like, that's so crazy.
That was bad.
Oh, baby. The fuck?
Oh my.
That was bad.
I'm so dead.
Do you think that's endearing?
Wait, is that in Vegas or in LA?
That was in Vegas.
That sounds like some Vegas shit. I'm gonna be honest.
Sounds like both. Like LA.
I've been here a year and that sounds like some Vegas shit.
That was a long time ago.
You just moved to Vegas
Like
in
2 weeks ago?
2019.
It was 2022.
So like 4 years ago, that's a long time ago. Yeah, to me that's a long. 4 emojis is a lot. 4 years ago is a lot.
I don't know. I still remember 4 years ago. Like, yesterday.
I don't.
I don't remember shit.
I don't know what I was doing 4 years ago.
Oh,
Me neither.
Rick and Morty has
2022.
definitely erased 4 years ago.
Oh,
I just
That's
graduated
what
high
you
school.
wait, that was 2022. Oh, I don't. Yeah, no, we're not going to talk about what I did 4 years ago.
All right, so when the guy was doing the drive-by, were you concerned?
I would hope so.
Yeah, because I wasn't home.
He would drive by and you weren't home and he would take pictures of him driving by your house. Right?
Yeah. And then I'd be like,
But were you concerned about that?
oh yeah, I was like, this is, he's crazy.
Okay. And how long did the relationship keep going after
It
that?
kept going for a while.
Why?
Oh, huh?
What do you
What do you mean, huh?
You buy time? I don't know what the answer.
I love the drive-by.
What?
It was not the healthiest.
No.
No.
You don't say.
But you matured since,
yeah,
right?
mature, yeah.
I never had a guy drive by, but my ex, I told him one time, like, you can't come to I was moving, and I was with a guy in the car, and I was like, you can't come to my house, don't go pick up my old stuff and bring it to my new place, like, just leave it, I don't want to see you. He must have been, like, waiting somewhere around my house, because I walked in, I was talking to the cleaning ladies, with the door wide open, and somehow, in the 5 minutes I was doing that, he snuck behind me, left a note on my car with a little stuffed animal, and it was like, I just wanted to see you, and I ran out to the street and I saw him like duck behind a bush, and he got in his car and like sped away. I was like, is this a Lifetime movie? Like,
You're on date night?
yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was kind of hot.
Were you dating him?
No, we were broken up at that point,
Oh,
but
okay.
we did get back together.
Okay, so the teddy bear and hiding behind a bush
So-
ended up working?
It works.
Yeah, he ended up coming into my new house and
Oh, no.
leaving a stuffed animal in my house. Like, broke in my house, left it there. But he was like, the back door was unlocked, it was fate. And I
Did you
was
think that was hot too?
I did.
That's
You
promise.
did?
I did.
He broke it?
Yeah. He didn't break in because the door was unlocked, the back door, but like, I mean, I would consider
I
that
just saw
breaking
this.
in because you were invited.
I just see T-Rex songs.
Technically, yes.
The house was empty. I opened the door. There was like a trail of rose petals like leading to the counter with a bouquet of roses, and I was like, "No,
Okay.
I'm gonna get murdered right now."
Okay. And then was that, and then you
I don't
guys,
know.
then you guys got back together?
We did, yeah.
I had a similar situation.
Yeah.
I just love
Actually.
passion. It's a little toxic.
Yeah, no, my ex, like, we had broken up. Like, he had broken up with me because he cheated, took him back because about to come to Vegas for our 1-year anniversary, whatever. And then I got crazy after being cheated on, I feel like, obviously.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to deal with, like, he didn't want to turn his location on, like, none of that, which I feel like is basic things in a relationship, especially after being cheated on. So he thought I was, like, too crazy. And so I moved on from it, whatever. He broke up with me. Months later, I had, like, gone out with my, like, coworkers. I was at karaoke lit. I get back home. I get naked. I'm in bed eating a jar of, like, dill pickles, like, enjoying my fucking
That's pretty
night.
usual.
Yes, enjoying my fucking night. And I hear a doom, doom, doom. Granted, I live in downtown Phoenix on a high-rise 17th level apartment. You can't get into my place without, like, a little fob unless you go through the parking garage and 17 flights up the stairs. That's the only way you can get in without a fob. So I'm like, who the fuck is at my door at like 3 a.m? I look out the people and it's my ex that had broken up with me that I haven't talked to with a fucking big ass thing of roses. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I put clothes on or whatever. But like with him, he had broken up with me and it had been like 3 or 4 months since we talked. So I had gotten over it. I feel like he was regretting breaking up with me.
Yes.
So I had
Girls get
gotten
over shit way faster than guys. Huh?
yeah, I had gotten over, and it's not that I had found somebody else or whatever. I just like, I mourned the relationship and I got over it. Like, I just started a new job at Fox. I had so much going for me. Like, I just got over it. It hurt, but I got over it. So when he came, like, I thought that was creepy as fuck because I was like, you had to have known when I got home. And then later I found out that he was waiting in my parking garage for about 4 to 5 hours waiting for my car to be in my spot. He admitted that to me. That's fucking creepy to me. Like, that's creepy as fuck to me. Yeah. And then, like, when I said that I didn't want to continue, he continued to do that. He would be texting me, calling me, like, I want to talk. I'm like, I can't talk right now. I got something to do. He would be in my parking garage when I got home from work, stopping me in the parking garage to, like, try and convince me to, like, date him again or whatever it may be. Like, so I'm like, again, I feel like there's a difference between passion and, like, the crazy passion, like stalker, like I have to be with you, and like an endearment passion. Yeah, my situation was, yeah, no. Don't interrupt me when I'm eating my pickles is all I have to say. If I have to get dressed for you and put my pickles away, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. No, literally, it was like my TV was here. I was like, "This is the fucking life." Like,
so pickle juice coming down your mouth.
Yeah, you dump that shit on me, bro. Dump it on me.
What kind of pickles, really quick?
The little dill.
No, what brand?
Kosher.
Have you had Grillo pickles?
Grillo. Oh, you're gonna die. Wait, this pickle company gotta sponsor you now because they're too good. Hey.
Also, first
sponsor pickle, and we all gotta eat pickles next time.
Pickles. Yes. Take a shot of tequila. Chase with pickles.
Pickleback. Yes.
Taste
Grillo. Have y'all ever heard of pickle sickles?
No.
In Iowa, that's some Iowa shit. You take the. Oh no! Shit. This is a marketing thing, okay? So you take the pickle juice and you put it in like little cups and put the wooden sticks in it and freeze them, so they turn into popsicles. Pickle sickles. So it's literally pickle juice as a fucking popsicle. Fuck off. Literally.
You guys can't get it with that one.
Ooh, I try that. I thought we were no, she gets it. She gets it.
We were hitting flow state and
I'm on flow state.
The behavioral therapist over here.
The psychologist was like, yes, that is amazing.
Hear me.
Jenna, I thought, I guess not stereotype, but the common belief is that girls get over guys faster than the guys get over girls. You said
no. I think it depends on the situation.
I do too.
It depends on who breaks up with who.
Yeah.
And just how the relationship functions, because I've been in 2 very serious relationships now. The one I broke up with both, obviously, but like
obviously, cause look at her. Again, she don't get breaking.
The last one I was in,
they were crazy.
Okay. No, it's not the last one. The one that was like in high school. I broke up with him. We only dated for a year, but granted, in high school, that's a long time.
It is.
It felt like a dragging. I feel like any relationship that feels like it's dragging is not a good one. But anyways, I broke up with him, and he said, "Oh my gosh, like, how can you be doing this? Like, I'm never gonna get over it." Started dating someone like 6 months after, and I didn't date anyone for 4 years after that. So I think
4 years.
yeah, well, because I want to take time, work on myself. I mean, I was still in high school, so like, you're still like
Yeah.
becoming
You're
your
going
person.
to, you're
Yeah.
going to college. You're
Yeah.
gonna meet so many new people. Yeah.
But he was like along the lines of like, "I'm never gonna meet anyone like you just like destroyed
and
my
then
life."
6 months later.
6 months later, he's in a
But
relationship.
that's how you know you made the right decision,
Yes.
honestly, because it showed.
But he was crazy. She knows. And then
Yeah.
this one is different because now I broke up with him, but I feel like I'm getting over it faster because we've been like.
I think you
We've been
mourned
slowly
it. You mourned
mourning
it
it.
during
Yeah.
it. That was my last
Yeah.
one. I was with him for 2 years. Like
You knew you just didn't
the
know
last
it.
6 months, I knew I did not want to be with him. And I moved to Vegas on a fucking whim. We had an apartment together, lived together. A month before I moved to Vegas, I said, "I'm moving to Vegas. I don't want you to come with me." And I left him a spoon, a fork, a knife, a pillow, a blanket, and his PS5 that I bought him. That's all I left. Because he was, yeah, no,
I
but,
took his
no,
he bought it, but he doesn't use it.
Why
No.
one piece of silverware? I don't understand.
no, because he didn't have the apartment was all of mine. He was like, I don't want to keep talking bad on my ex, but he hella took advantage of me. He
Okay.
did.
You guys are twins.
Yeah, no, he took advantage of me, and I let him
It's like
go.
spiteful though.
No.
Like a fork and a knife in a mouth.
No, and it is.
No, imagine
Because,
living rent free, fucking amenity free,
using my card, not having to work a goddamn job.
Oh,
like,
he's unemployed. Well,
yes, but also
Changes
like
it.
I also put it on myself because like I was very blinded by it. I accepted him living like that, and I recognize that because I can put all the blame on he did this, I allowed it. Like I took him back when he cheated 1, 2, 3 times. He didn't like all the other shit on top of it. Like I allowed it. So it's like
he doesn't even deserve a fork, knife, and spoon.
yeah, and or that goddamn PS5 that I have the fucking
It's like
receipt
a bowl or
to.
something.
That I have a goddamn receipt to. If I stole it, they'd be like, "Bitch, you stole." I'd be like, "Nah, this is my credit card." Right? No, I didn't even credit. No, I bought that shit in cash. The fuck you talking?
He did.
Let me. Namaste, kumbaya. No crash house this year.
Would you ever use
No
the
crash.
PS5?
Oh yes, I was so good at Call of Duty after he bought it. I never played any game other than the fucking Wii, bro. And so when he got the PS5, I tried doing Sims. Fuck that shit. I was on Call of Duty. No, just mainly Call of Duty. No, she said that's. No, it's mainly Call of Duty. I love that though.
All right, next video.
He's so nice and he's the guy that I should want, but it's like I need a little bit of like a you're going to send me to the psych ward, and it's just not giving that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you've ever been with a guy that you know you shouldn't be with,
Yes.
just with them.
Yes.
What?
My sneaky link with 3 baby mamas. Yes. Who has a bowling look right here. Yes.
I don't think that's what she's talking
I
about.
think you're like, it's too hard.
No, I don't think that's what
No,
she's
it's
talking about.
so no, it is because she wants that type of dude.
No, she
gotta
wants
go.
a healthy relationship, but she wants to know that she's not running the show. With Connor, she was literally walking him on the leash every day. Whereas, like, you know, they can leave you at any point.
But you
Nice-
watched the
nice
show.
guys,
This is
fun.
this specific scene.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen the show to know the background of it.
Yeah.
This specific scene, her comments are wild. It is what I relate to. Like, you don't want a nice guy, even though that's what you want to like marry and be the father of your children.
Yeah.
But you want this dude who's a fucking fellow with face tattoos.
Why?
The chase.
The chase.
Honestly, they're so fucking fine to me. I'm like,
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm attracted to it, but I have my specific. They're not like dirty guys from like that have felons. Like they're pretty like top tier felons.
So,
She said, "Okay."
so Jenna, you like the chase, obviously.
Oh, to an extent, but like what I was saying for her is like, and I haven't had this in my past 2 relationships, but it's like you gotta know that they could leave you at any point.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Like they like.
You don't want to be like.
I don't want them to play
Which-
games because obviously I want them to
Yeah.
be like for me, but I want to know that like I'm not
I can
24/7 pants. I'm
Yeah.
not wearing the pants 24/7. Like
Yeah.
I want someone to like occasionally like make me like, oh my gosh, they could leave me tomorrow.
Yeah.
But also the security that they wouldn't.
Or like I
Psych
went on
ward.
a date with a dude who agreed with everything that I said and didn't have his own opinion.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was
Yes,
that
yeah.
kind of situation where he was like, Yes, I agree with everything you say. I have the same interests as you, but the conversation didn't go more than that. It didn't go in surface level. Yeah, it was very surface where it's like I feel like you're only with me, and they are on the show, so it's like I feel like you're only with me because like you're trying to be safe or whatever. But I feel like this shit does happen in person too, like in real life. Yeah.
I think I like everything to be now. I like everything mutual, so I just like it healthy, respect.
Yes.
No drama, and like just nothing insane. You know, I don't like to feel confused. If I smell a red flag, I don't like to be around that.
See, and that's where like last year like was my 1 year like being single. Like I just went to Vegas, whatever. So I was like, let me go to my type, which in my opinion, is not the type that I want to like build a family or whatever I want to with. And so it's like now that I just turned 27 and I started like focusing on like what do I want in the long term, like regarding like relationship, jobs. I took a whole like depth perception of it, and it's like I do want something more serious. And so like I'm trying, like granted I'm still like interested in guys who are physically my type, but I'm not going for like that like bad boy type of thing. Even though I like really want it sometimes, I'm like But it's like I'm trying to like I really do want to like focus on what I want in the future, and like that's not gonna do me in. I don't want to be a fourth baby mama. Like I want to be the baby mama and no other baby mama. So like I want to be the wife with the ring and granted all relationships are like up and down, but like there's a difference between like healthy arguments and things like that and just straight up toxic ass shit.
I mean, once you heal, you grow up.
Yes, yeah. And that's like, I feel like I am in that healing stage. And I'm trying to like recognize that this year. Because I keep saying, namaste, kumbaya. My last name is Cruz. Everybody last year knows me as Crash Out Cruz. I am not crashing out this year. Like, over nobody.
Coasting Cruz.
I'm coasting Cruz.
I haven't seen you crash
Cruise
out.
control, Cruz.
I haven't seen that long, but I've never seen crash out. I hope I never do.
Yeah, it's honestly when I crash out, I have a slick mouth.
You're so nice. You're so.
And that's why it takes a lot to make me crash out. And I have a slick mouth on me. Yeah. And so like I love saying just like I want to tell people like you act like an expired coupon, and they're like, what does that mean? I go, that shit's fucking funny. I don't give a fuck if you know what that means. You know what? I be like slick on my shit. Like I be like making people confused but like offended at the same time. I'm not trying to do that no more. I'm trying to like be aware of the environment, situation, interaction. If I don't fuck with it, I just step back. Like in the past, I'm always like, I gotta tell somebody, you're doing this wrong or do this, and that, where it's like, that shit ain't even my opinion at this point. I'm not trying to waste energy on it.
Jenna, how does a guy give off the vibe that he could leave at any point without being arrogant?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's like kind of hard to balance. I think my opinion might be swayed a little bit right now because I did just get out of a relationship like a month ago. So like I think I'm headed back into like toxic habits.
Yeah.
But so like I'm trying not to go there, but it's really hard because it's so fresh. But I think it's like, you know, when you tell a guy like, hey, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just a feeling. Like you know that like you're not running the show. Like they'll be like, hey, no, let's do this instead. They'll come up with the plans and like they'll take initiative and they'll do things and they don't put everything on you. And it's like a 50-50 partnership.
Or also if like sometimes you may be acting crazy a little bit, they're there to check you in a good way and not be like, babe, like you're being fucking crazy, but like, hey, I don't know what's going on today, but like we need to check this attitude because it's not respectful to me. Okay. Like there's a difference between like being a respectful partner and like holding each other accountable and then just being a tit for tat type of.
Well, like with the like when you're running the show, like the ones that let you walk all over them, that's what I'm saying. That's it's like not like attractive. Exactly. Like, they'll just take it and they'll be like, okay. Whereas like the ones putting you in check, they're like, hey, you're kind of being a little much right now. Yeah. Like. So I'm like, okay, like,
I think like where I could relate to her is like I like dominant guys. Yeah. I feel like a lot of time it ends up bordering toxic because they're just possessive.
Yes.
And then there's like the power struggle because then I'm like, want to do the opposite. And I've tried dating other guys that are like open relationship, chill guys. Like I can walk all over them, and it's just not it. Like,
and I feel like too with our generation, the way she's speaking about it, like. I understood her, like, I feel like all of us understood her as, like, she needs a dominant man. But, like, on an outside perspective, like, she does sound crazy. Like, you want a guy that's gonna make you psycho to like an asylum? Like, that's crazy. But I feel like our generation like gets it. Like, oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Not literally, but like, I get what you're saying. But to have just that one clip and have someone from the outside watch it, it's like, okay, that is a little crazy.
I feel like when there's a never-ending power struggle, it just throws off your nervous
Yeah.
system so much that every little thing starts turning into a fight over time, and that's like what she's saying.
Yeah.
But if you want a dominant guy, I just feel like that's.
So you guys don't
they're
like
not
the dominant
healthy.
one in the relationship?
I feel like I've been a mother in relationships. Like, I've always had to take care of, where I am a very independent person. I have my own mind and I'm a very stubborn person, but I want a man that does like lead me. I do want to be led. I just have not found the man that knows how to lead me. Yes. And knows like how I am. Like, yes, I can be stubborn. Yes, I can have an attitude, but like, you also know how to make me in more of like my feminine energy. I haven't found a guy that's able to like, where I want to follow their lead. Like, I question their lead and things like that. Like, you know.
So when you go off into, what did you call it, crash out cruise?
Crash out cruise.
You haven't found a guy who can kind of regulate that or manage
So
it?
my last relationship, I will give him credit. Like, although I did a lot like materialistically and like financially for him, before like the whole like cheating thing, he did very much emotionally support me, and I still do appreciate that out of him, because I have a lot of trauma, not even from other relationships, but just like family and life in general. And he really did, like, he was that like middle ground, like that balance for me. But as soon as he continued the cheating, it's like the one thing you were giving me was emotional support, and now you can't even do that for me anymore because I don't trust you, I don't believe you or any of that. But I will give him credit, like, I do think he was very genuine. I just don't think that he was ready. And like, when you continue to be in a relationship after being cheated on, like, things change, you get a little crazy, like expectations are a little bit more intense, and I just think like that's never gonna be like a healthy relationship after that.
So where I struggle is when a girl crashes out, I don't know how far to take it, where I'm going to take charge of the situation or let her vent.
Yeah, there are moments like that. Because sometimes girls, they don't want a solution. They just want to fucking like, and if you give me a solution, I'm going to be like, why are you saying that? I don't want the fuck, you're fucking stupid. You're going against me. What the fuck? Most of the time when girls are in that type of mode, they just want to vent. But if girls are like, I don't know what to do. Like, if they're more like sad and emotional, if they're like amped up and angry, zip your lip. Listen to that shit. Don't say anything. If she's a little more emotional on the soft side, like down, then she's wanting your opinion. But if she's amped up, don't do that shit.
I think love language also matters
Yes,
too.
it does.
Because if someone's love language is physical touch, like in a situation like that, you can just hug them.
Literally,
that works really
We
well.
can be like, let's go get
sometimes
ice cream if they like gift giving. Or,
Or if they like the after service, do the dishes, take the trash out, and they're like, oh, someone cares about dinner. Cook dinner. Because I don't get dinner. Or lunch or breakfast.
You're going to be high up the day.
You just can't get jealous when your man is attracted to another woman. Let me explain. The shapes of a woman's body is telling his brain that this creature can support a human child. It is just a biological response that is embedded into all of us to ensure the survival of the human race. The ability to see it this way completely takes the power away from that attraction. As long as they're not taking action on that attraction, then there's no reason for you to have to feel jealousy.
All right, so you guys think it's perfectly normal for a guy to just, he looks at a woman and gives her like a longer look. And that goes back to the hanging out with you. Like that meme where like he's looking back.
No, literally. So
don't let me catch it.
No, and that's my thing. I did take a guy I was talking to a party where it was models, and it low-key was a test for him. And he was checking out doom.
Right.
And that I was like, I'm not trying to be with a man that's not gonna make me feel like I'm the only one in the room. But the way that she explains it, I feel like just makes her sound so stupid, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, really?
Because when a man looks at a woman, he's not thinking like, oh yeah, she give birth to good children right there. Nah, he's not thinking
He's not consciously thinking that.
but that's how she makes it. It's subconsciously whatever it may be. But the way that she explains it, I automatically, if that was on my TikTok, I'd be like, that is a dumb fucking bitch. Like, but on a level, like if I'm talking to you straight, if I go out to the club and I have a boyfriend, and I see like a man that looks like Chris Brown, Nick Cannon type of shit, yeah, I'm gonna look. But like she said, I'm not gonna do anything on it.
Right.
But she said it in a stupid ass way, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Boo, tomato. But I get what she's saying.
But like, yeah, there's obviously gonna be attraction. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, when you look at Michael B. Jordan, you're like, your boyfriend. If he's like, why do you think that about him? I should be the only one. Then it's a red flag.
Yeah, no,
That's a red
because
flag.
like,
You gotta
bro.
have some security in yourself to know that like, obviously, you're not the only good-looking person in the world. There are
Exactly.
people. So like, when your partner has the need to comment on it, too,
Yeah.
they're like.
Bro,
Look how big her boobs are, her butt are.
I be that
That's
bitch. I be with my boyfriend. I'm like, her ass is so fucking fat. I'm like, look at that shit.
You're like, look
No,
at that.
it is.
It's fine.
No, because
he's like, did you see her ass? That's
so. Have you ever had a hall pass? Because with my ex, my hall pass was like Nick Cannon, Chris Brown, like a couple of those guys. And he said my hall pass wasn't acceptable because I most likely could probably hook up with one of them. His hall pass was Sophie Cunningham. We lived in Phoenix. She played for fucking the Mercury at that time. He saw her driving by one day, and I was completely fine because I was like, I know that you could never. I know that she would never. So go for it. Go for it. But the fact that he was like Chris Brown and Nick Cannon would, I was like, bet. No, but it also showed his insecurity. And I feel like the reason he did cheat was because of his own insecurities. Like, I gave him everything he needed, and he still left out on it because he needed attention or like whatever it may be. So I feel like it was just an insecurity in himself. Like, I can't even have a fucking hall pass, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Why do you think guys cheat?
Either they're very fucking horny.
Okay. Which is,
maybe like
guys. Well, all guys are.
All guys are very fucking horny.
There you go.
And then I feel like there is a difference between like physically cheating and like emotionally cheating. And honestly, I'd rather be physically cheated on than emotionally cheated on because I've been both. And the emotionally cheated on fucking hurts way fucking more. Because like you've already built something with that person and you're like, damn, like you were doing that same thing with that other person. Like, granted, I don't think cheating is good, but like I would much rather you fuck a random ass bitch on a bachelor party than fucking be having a full-on relationship with a girl for 6 months that I didn't know of. Like, if I'm picking two of the evils, I'm picking that one. Yeah.
I think they do it because subconsciously they know that they're not, like they feel like they're not good enough for you.
Yeah.
I feel like if the guy knows that he's not
insecure,
like good enough for you in the relationship, he's not bringing the same amount to the table that you are, and he's not the man that he wants to be. I feel like that leads to cheating.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Would you guys stay with someone that cheated on you?
I've stayed with every guy that's cheated on me.
Yeah. How about you don't do that? How about you don't do that anymore?
Yeah. No, and that's what I'm saying. Like this new year, I've really like reevaluated. Like I'm making up words at this point.
We got this.
I just made a word at this point. Okay, Urban Dictionary.
It's a cruisism.
It is the cruisism. Yeah. No, but. Yeah, I feel like I'm more aware of like what I want. Again, like long-term things. Like when I was with him, I did see a future and stuff, but it's like when I started dating him, I wasn't trying to get married. I wasn't trying to have a family. Like I knew I had time. I knew I had shit going for me, and I still have stuff going for me, but I'm in that point where I'm 27. Like I want to start having kids around like 30. Like I don't know. Like I do imagine myself having that future, so it's like I'm starting to like change like what I would put up with, I guess.
Yeah. Women have a clock.
They do. We do. We do.
It's like you gotta.
And I feel like with men, it's like when I'm financially okay, where I can protect and take care of you, that's when they want to settle down.
That's their clock.
And it's different, and it's a power struggle.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like women understand men in that aspect, and men understand women in that aspect, but we're not able to come to like a middle term on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's right around 27, actually. I studied it. Where
Really?
everyone wants to have like
Literally, when I turned 27, I was like, Where's my husband?
Exactly. 26 just, I love this line.
Oh, baby. You know that song? I would like a ring, I would like a ring, I would like a diamond ring on my wedding finger. I would like a big and shiny diamond.
You know that song.
I've been singing it every day since I turned 27, girl. Like, on my vision board, I have a wedding dress. I don't even have a motherfucking boyfriend. Why am I getting married at the end of the year? We never know.
Everyone's got a wedding board. I mean, it's more
Yeah, well, yeah, Pinterest.
I think if we've been married for like 10 or 15 years and you just like cheat on me with someone random, I think that there's still an opportunity to work through it.
Yes.
Because we have history and
Yeah.
like, why are you
Why?
cheating?
Yeah.
Let's get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
And let's pursue,
Yes,
like,
yeah.
what we have, you know? But if we're not married, like, no.
No, yeah.
Just start
That should be
swinging.
my fucking. I'm gonna tell my daughters that rule.
15 years in, gotta be something. Gotta keep it spicy.
Yeah, yeah. I'm so good.
Otherwise, all the swingers are like fucking
That's
60.
the other thing though.
They're
When I was younger, and maybe it's just like Vegas and how crazy Vegas is, but I would never be like, okay, like I would never think that I would do like a threesome or like an open relationship or whatever. But the more couples that I've met out in Vegas, and like granted, I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but some of these couples I feel like in my mind are like very fucking strong, and they're like the opposite of what I've always like believed in.
Yeah.
So now that I'm turning 27, I'm like, what lane am I gonna go down? Like, do I want to be a swinger eventually, or do I want to have, like, I don't fucking know. But it, like, I never thought that I would even be like thinking about like sharing my boyfriend with someone or wanting to do a threesome or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like now being in Vegas where I have had experiences, it's like, okay, like I get it.
The same thing happened to me when I moved to Vegas.
Yes,
Like, all of
I
a
think it's
sudden, I was
fucking
like,
Vegas. Let me try it. Yeah, and honestly, it was fucking fun.
Ohio, Iowa.
judgment. That's why.
And there is, yes.
Normalized.
Yeah.
It is because in Iowa, oh hell no, or even Arizona, like you don't.
You
but
get judged for it.
but Vegas, like, but people weren't even talking about. But Vegas is just like a very much like, oh, you want to meet my girl? Like your girl's chill with me. She's like waiting on me hand and toe, and like you want to. Fuck yeah, I got a couple drinks in me. Like I've always wanted to try something at least once. Like
Orlando's the story.
I'm very much like, let's just do it. No, literally.
Yeah, I don't know. I've lived in Vegas for since the end of 2019. And
Yeah.
I've always liked to stick with one person. I just don't like to be scattered. Or like,
Yeah.
Or even I feel like the more you're with somebody, the sex gets better and better and better and better.
Yeah.
It should only get better. You shouldn't get bored.
Yeah.
And I'm very faithful, so I just like,
Yeah.
for me, it's like weird. I don't like to share either.
See, and that's me. Like, I grew up, and I've talked to a lot of people again out in Vegas about this. I grew up very, like, Catholic, and then, like, very strong morals, which I still believe I do have my morals, but it was always, like, a one thought type of way. And now that I've, like, lived different places and, like, talked to other people, I just, like, I don't know if it's, like, my mind has opened up, or maybe I'm just, like, a little more in touch with myself, but, like, but again, if I don't know, because I'm single right now. If someone asked me to have a threesome and I'm the single person, I don't have any strings attached to that at all, and I'm okay with it. But honestly, if I do get a boyfriend and that opportunity like comes across me, I really don't know like how I would react to it. Like I think that I would probably not want to. So it's just like kind of weird because even when like in the past, I would never, ever thought that I would do a threesome. And then Vegas, it's like at every fucking opportunity, every 5 minutes, it's like threesome, orgy, like whatever.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Like I'm staying, I go to work and I go home.
I don't do coffee dates.
No problem. We can just go get alcohol-free drinks somewhere.
How about dinner?
If she insists on dinner for the first date, she's probably more interested in the steak than in you. Any woman who truly wants to get to know you won't mind it being coffee or alcohol-free drinks in a bar. Yes, you can do dinner for the first date, but to be honest, it's actually a really good pre-screening mechanism. Does she want the food or does she want you?
The food.
He's German, isn't he?
I don't know. I can't tell.
That's how
I thought he was
German
from,
men are. They like to go
himself.
50-50. They like to do like the cheap dates.
Just in Germany?
Germans are like that. In the US, they're like
And
that.
honestly, like again, I just told you about the guy that just bought me a flight to San Diego because he wants to see me. If you're not gonna pay for a dinner to get to know me, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
This man literally is flying me to San Diego because he wants to take me out. Like, bro, like that's at my level now. Like, you really want to see me that bad? Okay, bet. If you want to, like, granted, non-alcohol drinks are like cool. It's like juice. But like when I'm meeting someone, I'm kind of nervous. Like I need a little like alcohol in me to like open up a little bit.
Yeah.
But also like steak is very nice. If you do meals like that, I don't take it for granted. Like if I'm even going on, and I'm different from maybe a lot of girls, but if you invite me on a dinner and I say yes to you or see anything, I'm not gonna go on a dinner date with you.
Okay.
So, but I know a lot of other girls, especially in Vegas, it's like, it's time to money. If I spend this much time with you, how much money you finna spend on me?
Right.
But I'm from Iowa. If I fuck with you and you take me to steak dinner, like I'm telling my mom about you that night.
Yeah.
Well, being a recruiter, the pre-screening is the most important thing. So,
I
did the shout out me, follow me on LinkedIn. Actually don't based off this conversation tonight, but the pre-screening is actually like the most important. Like that's when you really get to find out a person's character. That's when their guard's the most down. Like in my opinion, dinner, you're like sat straight up. You're obviously going to be nice. You're going to talk with them however they want to talk to you because, like, they're buying you dinner. So, like, I don't know. I think it changes things. But, like, I feel like, I don't know. That's my opinion. I think pre-screening, like, you're talking more when you're, like, side by side getting drinks. Even if it's, like, non-alcoholic. So, that's my thoughts. But
What do you think, Money? If a girl is like, I'm only going to hang out with you if we go for dinner. I'm not doing drinks. Is she asking for? Is she looking for something a little more superficial?
I mean, I just go for like how I go, and if I have time, like even if it's 20 minutes to meet for coffee, like just to see if we vibe, I'll do it. So it's just like it doesn't have. I'm just different. Like I don't mind like after my workout, like if we only have like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, like I just want to get to know this person real quick and see if we vibe, and then there'll be another date. So I don't mind doing that. Like I don't mind spontaneous. Just we have 30 minutes. Just make it work. It doesn't have to be like a 3-hour, or I don't know. I don't mind coffee. I mean I don't mind coffee dates, but I've also done the steak dates.
Yeah.
But I've done. I'm just down to earth. I go by the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Fiona? If a girl's like, she's kind of put off because he doesn't take her to dinner.
Yeah, I'm definitely that girl. Like, if you're not gonna take me to dinner, like, I feel like it's a waste of time because I know what I want, and I want somebody that's ambitious. I want somebody that's chivalrous. I want a gentleman. I want to see how you treat like the staff, and I'm a foodie, so like I want to see if we're gonna vibe on that level. I want more time to get to know you, and also I'm looking for a man that's going to take care of me and a provider, and I can do that for myself. So I'm looking for somebody that makes more money than me because I've dated guys that make less money than me, and I think if you're trying to take me out on a cheap date, like we're already off to the wrong start because that's just not what I'm looking for. Like I'm very old-fashioned, like show up with flowers, open the door for me, like. That's just
no, I get it. No, I love I like provider men too, but that doesn't mean like someone doing something like a lunch date is like they could also be a provider. It doesn't have to be like, like SDK all the time, or like it could be something simple. That's what I feel. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like you just can't go based on the dinner, or like what. Yeah, but everybody does their own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, dinner's important, and but I just go off I go off the character too, like, and the vibes. Yeah.
I think I just don't drink coffee and I don't drink alcohol, but I am a foodie, so if I tell you that I want to go to dinner and you're telling me no,
if I was a guy,
coffee because you want to be cheap and you're arguing with me about it, then it's just a red flag.
Can he take you anywhere else besides dinner? That's still not cheap.
Yeah, definitely. Like I think there's other ways to romance someone other than dinner.
Stickers are the fucking amusement park, bro. Yeah, I love roller coasters. Like you can do a shit other than like
in Vegas.
Well, like, there's a Ferris wheel. There's like so many things to do in Vegas. Like, you don't have to take her to dinner.
I feel like Gail's not going to accept Ferris wheel.
I think it has to be like something thoughtful. Like you have to put thought into it, and I just don't
Okay.
think coffee has like the
Thought, yeah.
Like,
I know.
love
It's like an interview
I'm
kind of.
saying, I'm
romance.
saying like if it's last minute, you know,
like-
say it's like I'm really busy and, you know, say well,
then make time for me. If you're
yeah,
not
no,
gonna
of
make time
course.
for
If I
me,
was a
again,
guy, I would take you anywhere, you know, if I was a
Yeah.
guy, you know, but.
I think if a guy like can't make the time for me to even go to dinner, then it's also just not worth my time. Like I just know what I want.
What's your ideal first date?
Yeah.
Is
That's
it
a
dinner?
good question. That's a good question.
I think honestly something in nature because I love nature, followed by a nice dinner.
Do you go on
Yeah.
hikes?
Yeah, I love hiking.
What's your favorite trail?
I just did Icebox Canyon yesterday, and the waterfall is flowing right now.
Oh, I
right by
bet.
Canyon.
Like this pussy.
I'm just kidding.
Anyway.
Sorry. That's like my go-to line. I'm sorry.
I asked one of my guy friends why he keeps pictures of his exes on his Instagram because I feel like most girls I know delete their pictures of their ex like pretty like right after the breakup. And he actually told me it's because when other girls look at his Instagram and see the pictures of his exes, they can see that he has dated like other hot girls and is like normal enough to date. And so then he said that he gets more hot girls because he's dated hot girls. So really, he's using his exes as a way to get other girls.
Wait,
No.
did she say the ex leaves up the post?
Yes.
I disagree.
No. If I see a man has his exes on his Instagram, you're still in love with him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still
No.
talking to her.
Yeah.
What? I think that's partially true, actually.
No.
I think
To
it
an
is,
extent, I think
No.
if you keep a couple, you can't keep all of them.
No. I delete all.
I delete. If you're over the relationship, I think delete it.
I think
I have the pictures in my phone with
you
my
edit-
hidden album, but
if
that
you
shit ain't
edit
gonna be on
like-
Instagram.
Ethically, like, you're gonna keep like one, be like, you can't just delete them from your whole life. Like,
Or
they're
on
probably-
Instagram, you can like delete one picture from like the 8 that you
Yeah.
post, like delete the one of your ex.
Do you
and keep,
guys-
like all the other ones.
Do you guys think you could break up with an ex? Like, say you're in love with him and break up, and you break up amicably. Do you guys think you could be friends still?
No, never.
I agree.
I think all those
Well,
friends
yours didn't end amicably.
But even, but I'm gonna be honest. I have had a relationship where it did end amicably,
Yeah.
and we just didn't want anything to do with each other.
Yeah.
Like, the time went for the time that it went. We didn't want anything.
friends.
Yeah, no, and honestly, it wasn't even like a friend. Like, we just were like, we didn't like. But honestly, like, I don't know. I feel like once you're, again, with me, it's probably different with other people. When I'm not with you, especially my bad ones, you're like dead to me. Like, you're blocked on everything. Don't hit me up. If you do text me from a third number, I'm not gonna hit you back up again. But even with my amicable ones, like, I'm not friends with them. Like, I don't know what they're doing right now. I don't know if they have kids or married or whatever. Like, I don't care.
Like, what's the reason to be friends with them?
Exactly. Like, for what?
Why are you making a face?
I think you could end amicably, and then after time passes for a little bit, you guys can be friends.
I agree with that.
Yeah, but you still remain respectful. I mean, they were your ex at some point. When you start dating someone new, obviously you guys don't go back into that friendship, but you can still be like, oh, hey, how
Yeah.
are you?
Yeah, I agree, but I don't.
I just have never had.
How are you doing?
Don't
Let's
go
grab
over
a
the house
drink.
for Netflix.
Yeah.
I
What do you think?
No.
What?
Like, do you think if you were dating someone and you guys broke up, do you think you'd be friends with them?
100%. 100%.
Really?
Not all times,
Yeah.
but yeah. I mean,
Certain ones.
if you were best friends before, I mean,
Okay, so you're saying if you're best friends before you start dating.
no, I'm saying when you date someone, you're
That's your
basic
best friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But honestly, even with
Right.
my best friends who are girls who are like, I'm not bi or anything like that, I'm still like protective over them. So I feel like even if like me and my ex were like separate and like we're in different relationships, I still feel like our relationship, again, it goes back to that whole like guys and girls friend group or whatever. Y'all have history longer than the people that you guys are with. And sometimes I feel like it's human nature to just be more gravitated to the person that you've known longer, who you feel like knows you better. Or like, again, if you're having troubles in both of your relationships, who are you gonna go to? Each other. And emotional things like lead to other things. Like, I don't know. I just personally, I've never been friends with any of my exes.
So if you were to look on, say, her ex if you look at a guy's page,
Yeah.
and he has his ex-girlfriend, and his ex-girlfriend is very attractive, do you think you're more
I'm gonna think that he's still with her.
No, well, no. My question is, do you think you're more attracted to that guy?
No.
I'm honestly, I'm turned away.
I would rather not see
even
the
try
ex.
it.
I don't want to know. Like, you can tell me about how things ended, but I don't want to know about her. I don't know what she looks like. I don't care about her. That was in the past. I don't want to bring any of that into the new relationship.
Okay.
If you have that picture already, it's like you're already bringing like that. This person was really important. Da 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 da. I've had a lot of important people in my life, and it's just like the time starts and it ends. I feel like.
Do you think it helps him get girls?
No.
No.
From my perspective, no. If I saw a guy had a girl on his Instagram, I would not.
I think to an extent.
I think I witnessed it that working
Yeah.
before. Like the girl sees the ex and then it's like, why is he dating such hot girls? Like, what does he have going on?
Honestly, maybe
maybe
I'm just a narcissist, but I always think I'm way hotter than the other girls.
That's what makes it work though, because you're like, okay,
Because you're trying to like
compare these
compete,
hot
like-
girlfriends, and you're like, and I'm way better.
I'm way better, but also I don't want her still posted on your Instagram, because what?
But
I
I
should
feel
be the only one posted on
I
your
think if he
Instagram.
has one picture with her, then it's like, okay, that's very like. Versus like
My Facebook, yes. I don't delete any pictures from Facebook. You can see all my exes on that bitch. Instagram, no.
When a woman knows that she's not the best he can do, she's more attracted to him. And so that's why guys do that sometimes. Even to a certain extent, just have pictures of their female.
I would recommend not doing that.
Well, you really don't like it, but I'm
I
telling you from a
recommend
psychological
not
level,
doing
it
that. I
actually
recommend not doing that.
Yeah.
I think if guys do that, they should be ready to delete the picture.
When she asks you to. When you get that girl that you wanted, if she says, post a
but then
picture of
she'll
me
be
and
the one for the
delete it.
next girl.
But then you're coming off insecure, and that's starting off a toxic relationship, because now you're feeling the type of way because he has a picture of you and this girl. Why is this girl still posted? Then it starts some type of beef, and I'll be honest, I would be like, if I'm the new girl in your life, why the fuck is this girl still on your shit?
What if you're the new girl and she had a post, or he had a post from like 5 years ago of a girl? You're gonna be like,
A girlfriend? Like, why do you still have it? Is that your high school sweetheart? Like, did you make a pact at 30 that y'all would marry and have kids? No, get the fuck off of your Instagram. That's my
made that
opinion.
pact with someone?
Yes. I have like 5 of them. I have like fucking 5 because
You're almost there. You're almost there.
No, I'm almost at 30, but I feel like most of these guys are like probably gonna be married and have kids. That's why you have to have backup options. The hoes are gonna
I'm
be
gonna take
that.
you up on my deal.
I made a pact with someone where like, if we're not married by this time, we'll
That's how my mom and her boyfriend are.
Not really. No, have you guys?
Not even as a joke. I made it as a joke in high school.
No.
My mom and her boyfriend. My mom's boyfriend was my dad's best friend in high school. My mom and dad were dating since high school till they got divorced. My mom and then my dad's best friend later on after the divorce made a pact like, hey, once both of our kids are out of school, high school, and we're still single, let's get together. As soon as my sister graduated high school, my mom and my dad's best friend fucking got together because they made that fucking pact. Straight up. And then like they fucking love each other. Like
still together.
Yes. And they live together. They love each other. Like, and my mom's current boyfriend is the boyfriend that I felt like the most closest to as a dad figure. And so it's just like crazy. So I feel like if you make a pact, like you're making a pact with someone that you could be like, I do fuck with you enough that like I would want to like share my bloodline with you and like do life with you.
Yeah.
You know?
I just believe that I haven't done that because I believe as I keep working on myself.
Yeah.
Every year I keep finding like somebody better, and I'm just like, I feel like, you know.
I don't need a backup plan or nothing.
Yeah, I just,
but it's
I'm very
nice.
confident in that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice, but I get it. Yeah.
How many backup plans you got?
I said like 5.
Yeah. So you have 5 guys right now.
That's it.
Okay.
And like 3 of them are already married, so technically I have 2. And that's why you have backup plans. Because 5 of them, like 3 out of the 5 got
So you're cool being with a guy who's cheating on his wife.
Wait, what?
Hold backup plan. Like if he wanted to be with you, he had a wife.
Oh no. I'm talking backup plan like
you both
we both have like maybe it's like we weren't like attracted, like a guy best friend that like maybe I could see myself like having kids or like because I do like fuck with them.
Okay.
Yes, but it was never like I would never make a pact with any of my exes or anyone I've ever been with. It would be like with someone I genuinely care about, where it's like I feel like you would be someone that I would realistically raise a child with. Because at that point at 30, if I like, granted I'm almost at 30, I hope I find love before then, but it's like you want to start building a family and things like that. So I feel like you only make the pact with people that you genuinely can like think of like a future, possibly. Yeah.
I brought my new girlfriend to the bar and she knew every guy there, like hug after hug after hug.
Dude, you're gonna make so many new connections.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I can't believe it. Every weekend she goes out, she doesn't text me for like 3 days after. I like wait till Monday to get a response from her.
Dude, she sounds hella independent.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like I've never met a girl where I get so much freedom from. Yeah, bro, she still texts her ex-boyfriend every day to see how he's doing.
She sounds super caring.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like she has such a kind heart. Yeah, dude, she has the entire Lakers roster on her phone.
Oh my god, you can go to every single game.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I just hit courtside seats, dude. Oh! Yeah, my new girlfriend, her ex-boyfriend's 57 years old.
She sounds hella mature for her age.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I needed a mature girl in my life. Like every girl I've been dating is so immature. Finally someone understands me.
So are any of these not red flags?
All of them.
All of them are red
All
flags.
of them.
What do you mean all of them?
All of them. If she knows,
I
if
love
she's
this
hugging
sarcasm.
everybody at the
If she
club,
hugs everybody at the
if
club?
she hugging everybody at the club, just
no.
know she for the streets.
I think all of them except the age difference. Just because I personally dated like a 56-year-old and a 50-year-old guy, and I am just really mature.
Honestly, just like you gotta test it out. Back up. Honestly, I met a 50-year-old today, and I would definitely be like, yes.
Uncle Danny, back up. I'm sorry. Our uncle goes for 26-year-olds, and he's like in his late 50s.
Okay.
So it's not like I'm sure you're mature for your age. I don't think that's not it. But
no
do you
attention to
think?
suck.
Can you imagine yourself at 50 years old going for a 25-year-old or however old you are? Like that's not weird.
I can't imagine myself doing that because I'm only into older men.
And that's the thing too, is now that I'm at 27, and even tonight at BJ's, like one of the guys I was talking to at the bar, like he's 50 something, and like granted, I've never thought like any older man was attractive, but this guy, like I was attracted to, and like the way that he was talking and mannerisms, I'm like, I could see, I've never seen it before, but I'm like, maybe it's because I'm 27. I don't fucking know.
What's his name? I'm attracted to older men too.
Yeah.
I just think as long as you look good, you go.
How they carry themselves. Yeah.
Okay, but let me ask you this:
I'm not attracted to anybody.
They're not kids. Want kids.
A lot of 50-year-olds look good.
I didn't get that far
Okay,
in this
so that's
conversation. I do though.
But
I would be fine with adopting.
When you're
fine with that,
So you don't want it.
They don't want
Yes.
kids. They've been there, they've done that, they don't want it.
But
I don't wanna
honestly,
date
like I would
you.
like a man to like take care of me for a couple of years, get married, and then like divorce, and then have like a bunch of fucking money, and then like find the love of my life and have kids.
What the hell?
It sounds like
Really?
Crash out cruise.
No, what you gonna say?
You want to get the money from the first marriage and then have the actual marriage you want? Is that what you just said? How do we all glaze over this part, by the way? That's so fucked up.
I said that I would be with a man who's older who doesn't want to have kids if he has a lot of fucking money, divorce him, get half the fucking money, and then marry the guy that I want to have kids with.
This is why guys don't.
Bro, don't post this shit. I swear to God, don't post this shit. Don't post this shit.
What do you mean? There's a girl who's literally following your algorithm. There's a girl who's already.
No, but it wasn't until I moved to Vegas that honestly, it wasn't until tonight until I met the 50-year-old that I was hella attracted to, that I was like, maybe I would, like, I would. No, literally. But I wouldn't even divorce him. Like, honestly, the way that he was acting, I was like, whatever you want, like, I would do. Like, this man was like top tier fucking man. Like, I never met a man like that before. And so I was like, maybe.
That's how I feel about older men.
Yeah, like sometimes a man just like changes, like maybe I don't want kids because like I want to be with you.
Older men, so we're talking 30 years older than your age.
No. But he was only so he was. Yeah. But honestly, if you saw him, I can't even tell you the name because
Hey, if he's experienced.
Don't release it on the.
no, I'll tell you. No,
If
but
he's
like,
not take a pill,
no, but this man is like top tier man that you could want. Like, he's an attractive older, and I've never been attracted to older men.
Yeah, I hear
but
you.
this guy, there was something.
I can
There
see
was
what
just
she's saying.
there's just something about. There was just something about him. Like, I don't know, but I was just like, yes.
To this day, the 56-year-old was the best head I've ever gotten.
That
Like crazy.
You never told what is your opinion?
What to do to navigate.
I want to listen to the rest of this.
because I don't want to teach a man. I want a man to know.
I experienced. This man was a living vibrator. Like I don't even. He was very experienced in like
Wait, how old are
tantric
you?
sex and like 25.
Okay, for y'all.
I was 21.
23. See, I was in the same mindset as you. Up until a month ago when I turned 27, then my mind fucking changed. Up until a month ago, that's why I relate to y'all. But until a month ago, like, my mind has changed.
That's how fast we can
Older men, threesomes, everything is like crossing my mind. But before that, I would be like, fuck no. It's the age thing.
We had a revelation because we know a girl that's literally following your algorithm right now.
Yeah.
Any girl that's coming from. Is it the Midwest or
Midwest, yeah.
Yeah, any girl coming from Midwest, which is what this girl came from, they were like, oh my god, Vegas did this to me. It's always been deep down inside. You just didn't know till you got here.
And honestly, you know what? Probably right, because I do have daddy issues. Like, give me a fucking daddy that I actually want to, like, fuck. Because, like, if you're older and I don't fuck with you, like, get out. But this man did not look like he's a top tier man. I can't explain it any more than, like, a top tier
Hold on.
fucking
What
man.
happened to this living vibrator man? Where'd he go?
Oh, yeah, where did he go? Yo, what did he do?
The first time I met this guy, he blindfolded me. I walked in, he lived in like a top floor penthouse in Miami, blindfolded me,
Miami?
walked me into his bedroom, crimson red walls, high 25
That's how I know he's
ceilings,
freaky.
double California King, black
Freaky.
silk sheets, soundproof room.
And
he was just like very.
Is it Christian fucking Grey?
Yeah, it was literally real
Jesus
life.
Christ.
50 Shades of
It's
Grey.
great.
It was
Whoa. 50
crazy.
Shades
And
of
that
Grey.
man knew what the fuck he was doing. Let me tell you.
Oh, that's crazy.
He taught me how to eat. He taught
me how to eat pussy.
And the first time I ate a girl out, she's like, "You're the only girl that ever made me come."
No, for real.
Yeah.
See, and that's like, this man made me feel that type of way. I feel like he would know.
So what happened to him?
He broke up with me. No. I think that he was the type of guy that just wanted to date a girl for a period of time and then
to feed his ego, kind of ego type thing. Yeah.
Oh,
He's a bachelor for life type of vibe.
There's a reason he's 56 and single.
No, literally that part.
Damn.
No, for real.
The pineapple is changing the dating game in Spain. They're not using Tinder, Bumble, or any dating apps. They are going to a specific supermarket from 7 to 8 p.m. Look at how many people show up to this supermarket. So people that are trying to find love are going to this specific supermarket called Mercadona. Now, Mercadona is all over Spain, so this is happening across the country. And they are going from 7 to 8 p.m. So how do you know who's looking for love? Single people that want to find their other half grab a pineapple. They put it upside down in their shopping cart.
¿Estamos preparadas?
Once you have the pineapple, you head to the wine selection or the wine aisle. Once you get there, if you find someone that you like and they also have the pineapple upside down, you have to crash your shopping cart. If you're looking for a long-term relationship, people buy a pack of lentils because lentils last forever in your pantry. But if you're looking for a one-night stand type of thing, people buy lettuce because it goes bad quickly. So if you're in Spain right now and you want to find love, head to Mercadona from 7 to 8 and see what happens.
We're about to book a trip to Spain and see if this shit's real.
If they had this in Vegas, would you go?
I would go. I've been to Barcelona. I would go.
But I like this kind of thing because my best friend right now, like, she has trouble finding someone.
Because you can't
And it's
find them.
hard.
You can't find them at the clubs or anything like that.
If you don't meet them in high school, your high school sweetheart, or you're in college, where the fuck are you gonna find them at a club? How do you know if they're a good person at the club?
Yeah.
Like, seriously, how do you meet someone?
That's why I like the green cup, red cup, yellow cup.
The
I think
singles
these
mixer,
kind of events
yeah.
are cool. Like,
Yeah.
it might be cringy, it might be quirky, whatever, but I think that's
just a...
or shopping
But
area.
like, it's kind of like a first Friday. If you know that first Friday, you could like hang.
First time.
I just went to first Friday too.
Even make it
Anyway,
get to the real part. She only been to one karaoke bar.
No, but honestly, I feel like it goes back into that girl like stalking that guy she saw at the grocery store. Like like I feel like our generation has so much technology with Tinder, Bumble, all these dating apps that like they are craving for like a natural meeting, like in a grocery store or at the fucking fountain, throwing a penny in there, like whatever it may be. So now they're literally recreating bumping into each other at the fucking grocery store, which I said 2 goddamn hours ago, she would have just bumped into him at the grocery store. He may have fucked with her, but no, she stalked him on every fucking level to meet his goddamn mom. But like now there's events like coming about where it's like they want to have that recreation of like a rom-com of like natural meeting type of thing.
So would any of you guys rock with the lettuce?
I would go with lettuce all the time.
Anybody else?
I love lettuce.
Well, because like it's like, all right, well, you're not like being serious. So guys can be like, oh, you know, like bump into you, right?
I just think the only thing weird about that is like the intention of the guy bringing lettuce to the store, and like it's like, okay, they either can't get anything, or like
I feel like people going there are looking for something more serious though.
Yeah.
I feel like if a guy is gonna just wants a one night stand, he's not gonna show up there. He's gonna be still swiping on Tinder.
They got good clubs. No, they got good
They
clubs.
do, but they're at a grocery store. That's where the whole thing is being set off from 7 to 8. Like any guy who's thirsty is not gonna go to that grocery store from 7 to 8 and pick up fucking lettuce and do all these steps to like maybe find a one night stand.
Honestly,
like I feel like
past a
like literally I feel like the people going to here are like people who are like really like know that they want a relationship. Like I don't know.
Fiona, what would you do? What would you have in your cart?
I just wouldn't go. I believe in the law of attraction, so
Okay.
I just believe in like naturally meeting people.
Okay, so where do you go to meet people?
I just do things, you know, like I just go outside and live my life, and if something happens, it happens. And that's how I've met every guy that I've dated, like seriously.
I've met all my exes on Tinder. Maybe that's where I'm going.
Do guys come up to you and then like just like talk to you and then strike up conversation, like just walking around?
And that's attractive. That
Yeah,
is.
I don't want to say just like walking around. Like, I think I intimidate some people because I have resting bitch face when I'm in public. But like, if I'm at an event, yeah, I'll just walk.
So where of your last three boyfriends? How did they meet you?
One, I was at like a body tape event, getting body taped, and he was helping the tape artist.
You were
and tape
there.
me, and then he was going to a
He
swingers
put
bar,
himself
yeah.
in that environment to meet a bad bitch like you.
Yeah. Yeah, he was going out like looking for someone, but the other guy, I met at Burning Man.
Oh,
That
nice.
was what- Actually, I met him at AVN, but then 2 years later, we like.
And that's like a type of like universal like
life.
like love type of shit. Like, oh, we ran into each other twice.
Yeah,
Like it
and
must
then
be destiny.
The craziest part is I had a picture with both of these men from years before in the same photo, and I didn't know them at the time. And, like,
And then you
years
met them
later,
again.
Yeah.
See, and that shit isn't coincidental. I don't think that shit's coincidental at all.
Yeah.
And you dated both of them, and I feel like you probably learned lessons from both of
Big
those
lessons,
relationships. Yeah, exactly. Like those people were meant to be like at those moments. Yeah.
Monique, what about you? Would you go to this grocery store? Supermarket?
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I like that, very fun. So, just, you know, they used to have speed dating before back in the
Yeah.
day. Didn't they have that like in the early 2090s?
I feel like this is like the new
I've never
generation
been to
speed dating.
I saw them
It looks
doing it in
terrible.
Vegas like a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago.
no, they still do. They still do it, yeah. But I feel like this is like a new, like, not as awkward, like, oh, sit down for a minute, like, kind of people are like, you can bring your friends with you to like, if you only have the shopping cart, but you have your 3 best friends with you, and they're like, oh wait, that guy has a pet. Like, you know, you have that like kind of support around you in this type of event.
For me, like I've always like met somebody at the gym, and I feel like that's a lifestyle that I live.
Exactly, because you want someone with the same type of like, yeah.
So in the gym, is it guys that like have you run into them on multiple occasions at the gym, and then they finally strike up conversation? Or
Yeah. People are that organized. I usually like people that have a similar lifestyle, similar to mine, so working out and stuff. Yeah, the gym is a great place to meet somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the gym or the farmer's market.
Or even doing things you like I've been wanting to do like a salsa dancing class, like whole
the new one. Yeah.
Don't go to Walmart. That's my type is at Walmart. Don't go to Walmart.
What the fuck?
That's why you're not finding it. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm
Not Walmart.
You go to Trader Joe's.
Because like when I go to the gym, I feel like it's hard for me to ever like if that were to ever happen because I seriously put on my headphones and I just literally stare at the floor and walk the whole
But I feel like
I'm like resting bitch face.
Yeah.
And then I'm literally profusely sweating and I'm like,
Where do you guys think you're gonna meet like your husband?
Tinder.
the dog park.
No, I like that.
I'm not judging. I'm not judging.
All my exes are from Tinder, so I assume my husband is gonna be from Tinder.
No,
Yes. So how do you say it? Subscription?
Subscription? No, girl, the hell
So-
no. I don't pay for that.
I don't know how Tinder works.
No, I don't. I never pay for dating.
Jenna, when you have these headphones on, you're looking down, you're resting bitch face. Do you want to be talked to?
Right now, no, but I feel like if you give me another month, maybe.
What do you
Like,
mean?
are you approachable?
Yeah.
No.
You're-
Right now?
are
Do you want?
purposely
But do
making-
you want to be approachable?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
When
know.
you go to the gym, are you wanting to be approachable or no? Because I feel like when I've gone to the gym, I'm like I'm aware of like who's around me, like
I'll
whatever.
be friendly, but like I
Yeah.
feel like I don't know because yes and
But
no
you're
because I
not
know
out of a relationship.
yeah, but I also know I'm looking pretty beat at that point because I'm
Yeah.
sweating and like I get red whenever I work out pretty good. So like, but then I'm just like, okay, if they come up to me when I look like that, we're good then because
Yeah.
they like me when I'm looking like
At the gym.
yeah.
Mm.
I don't know, but like you said, like it's like a lifestyle. Like obviously they have similar goals, but they're also at the gym. So like I don't know.
And especially if they're at the gym like at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. On a weekend, on a Friday, Saturday, you know.
they
Yeah,
can
then you
have-
know they're not going.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's really good.
So you like? Do you or more attracted to guys that don't go out or like?
Yeah.
Yeah, like homebodies.
Yeah.
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 Are you a homebody?
I'm a homebody. Yeah. Super.
So you
I used to go
wouldn't-
out. I used to go out a lot. I used to go out like when I barely moved here. I used to go to Omnia on Tuesday. I used to go to Access Thursday. I'm partying hard, but
Hawkins on Wednesdays for
But as you get
R&B.
older, I'm the oldest one here right now. But as you get older, you gotta choose the gym, nice body, or like club, because you can't do both. You can't do both.
Yeah, it just sacrifices sleep.
Yeah, and you sleep too. You need that sleep.
Well, you're not gonna sleep anyways. I mean, because your alcohol's a stimulant. So by the time you go to sleep, you're gonna wake up.
I'm the youngest one here, and I hate the clubs. So I feel you.
She hasn't been with the right people though.
No,
Like,
girl,
it's totally
girl,
wrong.
come- girl, come with me.
I hate the clubs. I get her saying I'd rather go to the gym.
I used to love them, but I grew out of it. I was just like, this is not me anymore.
Yeah.
I hate the
I
clubs.
just-
But
you're
I like
like
raves and
I feel like
festivals, but not
you're going to the club to have a one night stand. You're going
Yeah.
to the club. That's my opinion.
I feel like all the
I go to
unhealed people
dance.
do
I
that.
yeah.
I'm trying to go
Yeah.
With your girlfriend just dancing,
Yeah.
having drunk. A group of guys call you over to their table for
It's
a
like
shot. You
for free
no
drinks.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
You
no,
don't
it's
go home with
fun.
them. Yeah.
It's so fun.
It's where's the night gonna take you? Obviously, you don't have to go home with them.
Yeah.
But
That's
I'm
up to
sorry
you,
to get sleepy right now, honestly.
I'm not gonna lie.
So, all right. I have a
months.
question though. Are you ever at the gym and you're like, I don't want any guy to talk to me. I'm just doing my workout and I'm gonna go home. I'll get the fuck out of here. Are you ever in that mode where you're like, I just don't want any guy to approach me. I just want to do my workout and get out?
1000%. That's
Okay.
like when it's been like a day, like.
Yeah.
And also, I just don't have the energy. It's very different for me because my job is literally to talk to people all day. So sometimes I literally need to be in like silent. Like I can.
What if he was super attractive though, like your type 2T? Would you give him the time of day?
Right now.
Even when I'm like, no, not right now. But like, even when I'm like, I've literally been talking to people all day. Sometimes the gym is my solitude, and for me to just literally focus on myself. So when someone's trying to like intrude on that, I'll be nice, of course, but I'm not gonna be like,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know.
I feel like men over perceive that like women just don't want to be talked to in the gym.
Oh no, of course, but like, I feel like you could tell a time and place. Like, if I'm staring at the floor and I have my headphones on, there's a reason. Like, if I wanted to be approachable, I'd have one kind of off to the side. I'd be looking
That's
at
true. No, that is true.
You got both hands on. You don't want to be
If
talking.
I'm staring at the floor, that means I'm not making eye contact with
Okay.
anyone on purpose. If I'm looking up, I'm looking around. Like I have one off. I'm ready for like a conversation.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, or like mid set. That's crazy.
Sometimes, like at the gym, like I notice some people are lonely and they need somebody to talk to. Older people too. So sometimes I feel bad. I'm like, I'll just talk to the person. Just be nice.
Yeah.
So it's
Just be kind.
just be
Go to our
kind.
girls.
Honestly, when people go out
So when
to,
people they start
public places,
pushing
they
the
wanna
creeper
socialize.
vibes.
Poor old guy.
Yeah.
They're like hi, and then like my boobs.
Yeah, you just made their year.
Like
literally.
How are you? Like I am good. I see it's over. That's
Because I feel like when you go to a place, even on your own, it's there to like somewhat, you may be at the gym, but it's like for that social aspect as well. Like,
it's kind of funny.
Maybe that's me.
Because I see a guy like
and maybe that's me because I'm at home a lot or just at work.
And then
So when I
you
go
walk out,
places, I'm like, I do
it's
want to
like-
like, interact.
That happens to every guy. Oh my god! After how many minutes before he just starts going like this?
I don't want to talk to people who are working out. That's why I go to
I don't know.
He can't hold himself.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'm not.
It's like
Because I be going there like looking at every man.
It's
Like,
like
I put on this year. Like, oh, you see this squat right now? Like, I go there to meet a man. I don't go there to work out.
The gym on Tropicana, you might like the guys there. 'Cause my roommate, yeah, my roommate loved that gym. She's like,
Hottest guys at EOS.
Yeah. Okay. All right, next one.
Somebody said, "What's your biggest ick?" I have mine. It's not men who drink, and it has nothing to do with me being sober, because even when I was drinking, this was my thing. If I could be literally madly in love, truly madly in love with a man, and if I see him drunk, like not just like a little drunk, like borderline sloppy or like out of control or slurring his words, immediate turn off, immediate shut off from me, done.
I'm done. I won't even do it. I will not date a guy that gets drunk.
Do you know what it is too? Because we love manly men so much,
Yeah.
and we love leaders and men who are tough and strong
Yeah.
and like in control. That's like what the definition of a man is he's in control of himself and his surroundings. And so if I see you just like,
It is the most disgusting, most feminine, weird. It is
not good.
I'm done.
Men, remember this. True strength isn't just about muscles or power. It's about self-control and leadership. A man in control of himself commands respect.
What do you guys think? If a guy is a sloppy drunk, is that a total turnoff, or can you let that fly?
I feel like that's contradicting because you mostly see girls as sloppy drunks. So if you see a girl say, "Oh, that's a turn off," like you're doing that yourself. So it's like what you put out into the world is what you're gonna get. So like you're a sloppy drunk, then you're attracting people who's gonna be like that. But if you're not a sloppy drunk, then that's your type. Like for you, you're probably like, no, that's.
But do you think it's less than manly? Is it less masculine if a guy does that? Do you think he's more of a? Do you have more respect for the guy? I mean, I guess obviously you might have more respect.
No, I have no respect for guys that act like that.
I feel like if it's continuously, yes. But like I've had a boyfriend, like I've had nights where I've gotten sloppy drunk and he's taking care of me. I've had nights where he's sloppy drunk and I'm taking care of him, but it's not every time we go.
It probably shouldn't be it should never be the other way around. You should never have to take care of the guy.
But like
in
also
any situation.
But that's my partner. So like if he wants to let loose one night, and like everybody's human. Sometimes people go over their limits. Like that's just natural. And I'm gonna be there to take care of my person. But my icks are like way less than that. Like if a man rides a electric scooter, that's an ick for me. So I like no, because when I saw a man ride on an electric scooter one time, his back was just arched a little too much. So now every time that I see a man on an electric scooter, I can't. But like I can deal if it's a sloppy jump all the time, I'm not gonna deal with it. But if it's like once in a blue moon, then I'm gonna take care of you. But that's also someone I'm being with. Yeah. If it's like the first, second, third time we're going out and you're getting belligerently drunk, this is kind of putting on me that it's your lifestyle. Yeah.
But why don't you know your limits as a grown man?
But I don't. Sometimes like I know my limits and I still get belligerently drunk just because like I drink. I want to have fun.
It's a you have to think about it too. Is it? Do you have a problem? Does your partner have a problem? Is it an addiction? Are they struggling?
Or is it just
what is it? Is it like very often? And
that's the thing.
This is a long. This topic is very, You know,
I feel like there's a lot of gray areas with a lot of topics. Yeah.
Like one time, okay, it happened, big deal. Okay, cool. But like if you have an addiction, that's a different story.
There's a difference, yeah, and that's where I'm like, I'm not gonna continuously take care of you because you can't like even walk or like say any words. But if it's like once, like in a blue moon, like shit, let it off, hubby. Like I'm gonna take care of you.
I've never seen a mature grown man, you know, that.
See, and like yeah, I guess like yeah.
Right.
If he can't take care of himself, then how is he gonna take care of you?
But does that go in the same situation of like if a girl gets sloppy drunk, like if she can't take care of herself or she doesn't
Well,
love
the man's
herself?
supposed to take care of the woman.
Okay, so do you guys think differently about when a girl gets sloppy drunk then? Like is it just like, oh, that's a girl?
I think not in the way that a woman should look at it towards a man.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the men's job to protect his woman.
Exactly.
And if you're not being responsible and you know that she's drunk and you're both getting drunk, then like, no.
I think if he's holding your hair back, yeah, but if you have to hold his hair back, then it's like, how far did you go? Like,
but honestly, the one experience.
First of all, why should if he has hair that long?
It's an analogy. It's an analogy.
But I mean, like it's. I feel like I don't know if there's a difference between guys getting sloppy drunk and then guys throwing up. But like, if a guy's consistently throwing up for drinking, automatically.
That's the thing.
No.
Consistently, or like
yes, it's a frequency thing.
Yes, and that's where the gray area is. Because like the one situation I'm personally talking about, like I was with him for like about 8 months at this time, and he got super drunk where like he threw up in the club and he got kicked out. I left with him. I made sure that we got home safe. He threw up in the toilet. I made sure he got to bed. But I'm also doing the things for someone that I would hope that same person would do for me. But that wasn't a typical thing for him to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that gray area. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're the only man at this table. Why are we doing separate checks? It's all women here.
I'm not responsible for paying everybody. I got the birthday girl.
But you invited everybody. You invited all of us.
I didn't invite you. Ernestine invited you. Okay, I'm responsible for who I brought.
Okay, you're the only man at the table. I'm sorry, hold on. We was all doing Russian roulette, paying with credit cards and all that. Now all of a sudden you want to split checks? We doing split checks, bro?
That was 2021.
Y'all
okay?
wait.
Things were different.
This is my birthday, for real. Like, you're the only man at the table. You're not going to pay the check? Seriously.
It's $700 for this whole table, and it's my birthday. It's only Shan.
You being cheap.
Are you kidding me right now?
No, if that was the case, I'd have just took you out
Are
so
you
much for your
being
birthday.
Dre, are you gonna let him sit here with a whole table full of women?
I really feel like it's not his responsibility, and when y'all get a husband,
y'all
so embarrassing.
We're good.
Y'all are so embarrassing. Let me get out of here.
Not us splitting checks.
You need to leave.
No, I'm not paying for anything. No, because I'm saying that's ghetto. Like you don't come to no establishment like that talking about splitting checks. I don't do that. I don't split checks. That's
Thought
really
you were
ghetto.
the podcast king.
Should he pay for the check if he brought his friend out for her dinner and she decided to bring out her
Even if he invited the friends to make the birthday good for her, that's not his responsibility to pay for all of them.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're walking out like that at the restaurant, who's really the classy one?
And those girls obviously can't pay for the tab if they're making that big of a deal out of it. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You don't think that he should pay the whole check?
I don't know. Did he pick the restaurant? Is that his wife? Like,
I think that's his friend. The girl that's it's her birthday. He was like, I think how it went down is like, yo, let's go to this restaurant. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna bring like a whole bunch of my
Invite your friends. Yeah, let's celebrate you. Yeah.
even worse though. I feel like if it was his wife, then
I don't know. I just feel like a gentleman would pick up the check because I've been to dinner like that with a lot of different men, and like I just feel like a gentleman would pick up the check. But at the same time, I wouldn't make a huge deal out of it the way that they were. I just feel like, okay, like
for the whole group, so not
I
just
don't
his
think so.
lady.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just been
I mean,
around men that will
he-
always pick up the
it's
check if there's
really,
women
really-
because it's a chivalrous thing to do.
Yeah, but what about this guy who just has a regular job, you know? That's-
Yeah, and he just wanted to do something for his friend. He wanted her to have her girls around.
He made sure she was covered.
He planned the whole thing. Yes, like that. Even planning alone takes a lot of energy to do. Like when a man plans anything for me, I'm like, you give a fuck. because I'm not.
I'll make a reservation.
But that's the thing, like, but honestly, like, a lot of the expectations aren't even that. At least the guys that I've dealt with, maybe they're different from other people, but I don't feel like he should have had to pick up the tab for everybody. And if I was a friend at that party, I would not even go in thinking that he was paying for that. I would go in thinking that I'm paying for my own meal because, like, he invited me there to celebrate her. They just took the whole attention from her birthday to him not paying the tab.
I agree with that. I think if I'm invited somewhere, I go expecting that I'm gonna pay. But I just think it is the gentleman thing to do if you're with a table of women to pick up the check. I just think I'm very old fashioned. Like,
well, even if she invites all those friends though, like if he's like, okay, I'll take you and a friend, that's different. But he's like, okay, and then she invites 4 of them, and then it turns into a $700 check when it could have been like maybe a $300.
I think it definitely depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Why didn't those friends ask their husband or boyfriend at home, hey, I'm going to dinner with Lord, give me some money?
No, honestly,
not class.
Honestly, like if my boyfriend or husband planned a dinner like that, like I wouldn't expect him to pay for all of my friends. I would not want him to pay for all of my friends because it's my birthday. That is my partner. Or even if it's like a friend, like again, maybe he may be fucking loaded and that's why they're reacting like that. But I feel like he was just genuinely trying to do something for her and celebrate her, and he just got taken advantage of.
I would take control of the situation from the get-go and be like, okay, I'm gonna take you out for dinner, and then bring Sally, bring Jen, bring Katie, let's do it. I got the whole dinner.
I've also been invited to dinners like in Miami at like really nice restaurants for someone's birthday, and I show up thinking that I'm just like, it's way too expensive, it's out of my price range. So I order the cheapest thing on the menu, and then all of a sudden everyone's ordering the most expensive thing, and they're like, at the end they're like, let's split the check. But
and then it's all even.
The one that ordered the duck and this and this, and I'm like, I ordered a $25 chicken. I'm not splitting
a Caesar salad.
Like,
no, it is that.
If it's something like that, like everyone that I was with was getting upset like that because we were like,
but honestly,
not like that, but like we were just like,
my friends, I feel like we kind of all know our like situations. At least my very close friends, we all know our like financial situations and stuff like that. But like even with like Michael Sartain's birthday, like I got invited out. I went to Beauty in Essex. I fully went expecting that I was going to pay for everything.
No, Mike's covered it.
And he took care of it. And like I was so appreciative of that, but I did not go in expecting that was going to be like, I had the money to pay for it and like take care of myself. And like even if it wasn't, or even if maybe like her friends really expected that, like I feel like making a big scene like that on her birthday is like kind of like causing tension like between that friendship. Like for what? Like he did this whole dinner and like everything for you. He came to support you on your birthday, and like
you don't want to make it awkward.
Exactly.
If I see a change of that, I'm
exactly like you still want to be respectful about the situation.
Yeah. All right. Fiona, what you think?
it was good.
Yeah, had a good time.
Yeah.
What do you think, Monica?
I mean, I'm a yapper, so I always have an opinion. I had an amazing time.
You're a veteran at this point.
Wait, what?
You're a veteran. You've been doing this fun.
I know, right? No, I would talk too much as a co-host. Don't invite me on as a co-host.
Jenna, what'd you think?
I'm also a yapper, so it was nice to have someone to play tennis with over here. So.
Yeah. I like the different opinions and like different perspectives.
Yeah, no, it was nice. Definitely to get a different view on everything, especially because I feel like we had a very diverse
group, ages, like
sure.
where we're coming from, all that. Yeah.
This was fun.
Vegas locals and non-Vegas locals.
It feels more like a hangout than like a table.
I know, that's why. That's why I kept like jumping in, because I'm like, I'm talking to my girls right now.
I know.
It didn't feel like an interview.
Thank you so much for making everything.
Yeah, no, this is amazing. Yeah. And the videos that you picked up, I feel like are very like relatable, and it kind of goes into the psychology type of things of like how people think and react to different situations.
Exactly what I go for.
If we could like pick gray areas out of everything.
Exactly.
Even though it's like we all agreed at some point, we still had gray areas.
Or like you felt the type of way about this way or that. Like it's still like we can all come to the conclusion of like we understand each other. Mm-hmm. Which I feel like I hope people watching this can also relate to like understanding just different perspectives.
Yeah, a lot of questions I ask, a lot of guys want to know.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
questions, right? Who's
Yeah.
wondering, do I talk to the girl? What should I say? Does she want to be talked to? All these things.
How does she react to the triple text or the quadruple text? Like
Four texts. Four texts.
If you do more than 4 texts,
Three's fine. What?
No house emoji. No house emoji. Like, take me to dinner,
Yo,
not
come
the
over to
coffee date.
Or the crib.
Actual crib.
Yeah.
No. Michelle, what do you think?
Honestly, I think it like helped me step out of my comfort zone. I am the youngest one here.
Yeah.
And I've never done anything like this where you reach out on social media and you're like, come here and let's do this podcast. I was like, oh no, what am I getting myself into?
Yeah.
And I just loved it because it was about like, honestly, like it was a podcast and I felt comfortable, but it, at the end of the day, it was psychology. Like it is like, how do you think about certain situations? And that's what I study. So I was like, just hearing what you guys had to say, like a lot of the time I was just sitting back, just thinking. Because there is different opinions. Like we can argue and we can
And there's not even like, it's not even arguing, but it's like discussing.
Yes.
And that's what I like about podcasts like this, because it's not one person trying to put their opinion on another.
Yes.
It's just expressing. And then again, finding that middle ground of like, oh, I get what you're saying.
Right.
I never thought of it like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just really enjoyed hearing like from your side, you're very more traditional. You're very more reserved. Like you like to stay in.
I'm a hoe.
Tinder.
I'm a hoe.
Thank you.
I'm a hoe.
You love Tinder. And, like, it's a whole damn group here.
Tinder's about to sponsor us tonight. Okay. And
Tinder and pickles.
Grilla pickles. Tinder and
Sponsored
pickles.
by Kosher Pickles and Tinder.
Grilla. We gotta get some Grilla pickles.
Yeah.
We'll never go
Should we
back.
stop in the store?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, as being the oldest one here, sitting next to the youngest one, it was fun. I had a really good time.
No, and I appreciate
Yeah.
everybody's
Insights.
perspective. Yeah.
We love hearing how other women think.
No, for real.
I think I might stay away from Tinder for a little bit.
Honestly, from someone who's professionally on Tinder, yes, don't do it.
Professionally on Tinder.
Professionally on
Wow,
Tinder, don't do
sorry.
Somebody
it.
says she's crash cruising on.
I'm not crash out cruise. I'm namaste kumbaya cruise this year.
On that note, thank you for tuning in to this latest episode of The Attraction Lab, and we will see you again soon.
Go, Alex! Woo!